Big up, everyone. Big up. I will be bringing up my two guests very shortly. I just had to have like a quick little monologue. People, you know, I was at work and whatnot, excited about the game, wasn't doing a watch along and whatnot, and I was thinking, hey, we need to get the job done. What did I say in the match preview yesterday? I said we got to get the job done at home at Old Trafford. We were 2 goals up early. First half, playing saucy good football. Martial starting up front. Sabitzer with a brace. Okay, could have even gotten himself a hat trick potentially. Bruno with a nice pass and whatnot. We were playing good, people. Okay, well, I just 2-2. Yes, not the worst result and whatnot, but in hindsight, we bottled it. We were in the lead, people. We were in the lead. And we completely messed it up. How did we do that? Brother, sister, non binary, I don't know. I don't know. I am furious. I still feel like I'm dreaming. I still feel like, no, we're just sleeping. We woke up and whatnot. No. They scored goals, but it was what? Both two own goals. Sabitzer, I believe the first goal that Sevilla did score, I think Sabitzer, not Sabitzer, but Malacia was credited as, the own goal and whatnot. And then Maggie comes in, Maguire. Y'all know, I ain't the biggest fan of Maguire and whatnot. He came in, second half, Varane injury because of, Varane being out and whatnot. Other substitutions we made during second half as well, with Vegors coming in, Elanga. Who else came in? Eriksen, and I was just like, okay, yeah. Bruno, yellow card, what was it for a handball? Yada yada yada. I don't know why we didn't send out Lamela in a situation where okay, it was rewarded the yellow card, but if it was the other way around, maybe. Let's be honest though. Are we gonna keep it 100, or are we not gonna keep it 100? Because I'm sorry, I keep it 100 over here. Brother should have got himself a red card. Because if it was Casemiro, he would have been sent off. But hey, I digress. People, it's just how we 2 goals up. I was thinking, yes, get it done. Let's continue, score more goals, yada yada yada. But no. You know what? Let me bring my guests as well, so that we can, have a full on therapy session. There's a reason why I have like these match reactions straight after the game, just so that we can just get everything out there. And for the day, people, in this match reaction, I kind of want to solely just have on Man United supporters. I usually just do that for the match, for Man United's match reactions. Um, but we'll do like a call-in show again next week for the Champions League. But yeah, let's say hi to comments. Make sure that you do give this video a big thumbs up, and of course also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I do appreciate it. Okay, big up Uncle Rods, Miguel. Yes, he's actually going to be here as the guest. Big up to him. Big up to Jordan. Big up to Luca, Bobby K, Osan. Level in. Yeah, brother, that second half was atrocious. I agree. Where it says United giving away gifts like Santa. Ravi, come on now. Here's I think I might have jinxed this. Yes, yes. Let me say Garnacho, Martinez, Rashford, Donny. The fact also, yeah, the cherry on the cake is the fact that Martinez had to be carried the way he cried. My heart breaks when I be seeing players, cry after getting a knock, or have to getting you know not be playing and whatnot. His season might be over. At this point, season might be over. But yeah, big up everybody that's here. Capsule, of course. Yeah. Big up in the sports. Next time, brother. Next time. Next time. LDV says, do you think United will win the second leg? Brother, we will talk about it. Brother says we need to go out all out at the second leg. There's still hope, I think. I think so. I think there
More
is.
than you believe.
Fully. But yeah, regardless, I wore like a new shirt. This is an old retro kit from the was it the 94, 95 season, I believe, or 93, 94. Got new kits and whatnot. This people I don't know. Let me bring other people here so they can talk because I can't. Ugh. But yeah, we got Miguel, we got Ola. Big up, Miguel.
Big up. Hello.
How are you? How are you, mate?
First of all, thank
Hi,
you for
Sofia.
having me. And I mean, what can we say? The first half, we go 2-0 up. Sabitzer with a brace. We play absolutely some brilliant stuff. At halftime, we're like, okay, just at least get one more goal, and the game is over. Maguire had to come on straight away because Varane took the knock. Unlucky. We go in the second half. A bit shaky starting off. We were still growing into the game. We were doing okay, right? And then the substitutions happen. Martial, I could understand. Obviously, he's still come back from injury. Still has to get some minutes under his belt. Ericsson as well. He has to come on for him to get some minutes under his belt. Bruno, I mean, and then who was the other one? And then Sancho came off. I don't think Sancho really had the best game, so I think that one was. I could understand that one. And then the goal happens, the own goal. I think this was Malaysia's worst performance. Definitely not his best performance
Yeah,
in a.
Miguel. I agree. Even up until that first half, he was shaky, man. I completely agree with you, Miguel. I felt like he
Yeah,
was very poor.
yeah.
Oh
But then, like, who else do we have? Like, Luke Shaw's
no,
injured as well.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
What are you gonna do?
and plus, the kid is still young, so he still has a lot of learning under his belt. But then they get the goal. Unlucky on goal, I must say. But then the heartbreaking moment happens. Our best defender, probably Martinez, comes off. Honestly, I'm like, I
It's
was
like,
heartbroken. I was heartbroken, honestly. And then
yeah,
the Maguire on goal is like, okay.
that was the icing on the cake.
Uh, Hi,
Ola,
Sofia. How
big
you
up,
doing?
bro. Talk to
Nah,
me.
this game was like yesterday in the preview. I kept on saying we have to pick our chances. We had a lot of chances against Everton, and
We did.
we ended up just scoring 2 goals. And today was basically the same because Anthony is starting to become a problem for me now because he's getting
Mm,
a lot of good chances and he keeps making either a wrong decision or missing those chances. Sevilla is like I said yesterday, Sevilla is a good side. You can't give them the opportunities, they will take it. Fine, we were lucky to concede 2 own goals, but the first half, the first 20 to 25 minutes was very good. We got the 2 goals, but from then, like the performance down to we were not giving that level of performance again, and it was really bad. And you could see Sevilla going into the game towards the end of the first half. In the second half, I was expecting okay a different approach. I think Eric Ten Hag, the changes he made were way too early for me. I don't know why you should be making those changes at that point because Anthony Martial, fine, Jadon Sancho was not in the game. It's good to take him out, fine. But Anthony Martial is like he was the one that orchestrated everything that happened in the first half, alongside Bruno. Bruno is on a yellow. He misses the next second leg of this game. Why are you taking him off? He just needs to be disciplined enough to play the full 90 minutes. And I think he would have done the job. Casemiro is being careful because if he gets another yellow, he misses the next match. That was why he didn't make a lot of tackles in that game. A lot of things went
Hmm.
on today. Maguire came in the second half for Varane. He played well. He played pretty decent. But the level of performance in the second half was not good enough. And that's where the issue is. I said yesterday on the preview, we need enough players. We lack squad depth. And I think that's why a player like Anthony will be getting away with playing badly week in, week out. Because you can't be having such performances. But if you take him out, who are you bringing in? No one. Rashford is injured. Garnacho is injured. You have to start basically with the best players you have, and that's why Anthony is starting. But his performance has been shocking lately. look at the opportunities we had today. Sometimes he made bad decisions. Release the ball quickly, create the space and the opportunity for the players to play. But no, he keeps on holding on to the ball, and then at the end of the day, he makes a bad pass or end up eating like you can't always want to score. You have to release the ball for other players to score. It's a team game. See what
Yeah.
Martial did today. He created the space, created the chance, he created
Yeah, he
the
looked very
time
good
for the
for
players.
the time where he
So
was
so
playing.
that's what we need in this team. It's not, you don't have to be selfish and always want to score as a player. And we saw that with Anthony today. But
Mm-hmm.
I think now I don't think we should blame anyone now because 2-2 we are going now we are traveling to Spain, and that is going to be the test of the season, I think, because like we saw that with uh Real Sociedad, Real Betis in the round of 16. Going to their own was a different game entirely. They play us off the park. We were lucky to have gotten the 4-1 win in the first leg, and that was why we qualified into the quarterfinal. But now going to Seville with a 2-2 draw is going to be a very huge task. Hopefully, we get the players like Rashford back, and now we can see Martinez. The Martinez injury is looking like an injury that might take him out for the season, and it's coming at a
Mm.
very bad time. Varane, we don't know what's up with Varane. And now, like, reverting back to Maguire Lindelof is going to be really bad because
Mm.
I don't think they can give us the level of performances
Ugh.
Varane and Martinez are giving to us. So I can say our problem is getting like it's increasing per game, and we don't need that now. We don't need that. We were coming into this game
Mm.
with confidence. 2-0 in the first half, more confidence for us. But after that second half performance, I can't even say with my chest that we are going to win in the second
Yeah,
leg in Spain.
I wish I could, but like,
Yeah, it's really
oh, this is gonna be very tough. What's your guys' thoughts about, the was it a yellow for Bruno? The handball
Oh,
situation?
oh no, that was ridiculous. That
I
was
agree.
absolutely ridiculous. Can I just say,
Go ahead.
after that Lamella incident where it was red cards, I thought the ref was very, very one-sided after that whole incident.
I
He just
agree.
kept on giving everything to us,
I
everything
agree.
to us.
Mm-hmm.
That Bruno was like, first of all, wait, why are you giving me for like a handball, a foul? I don't even know. Like he did nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. He takes him. All right, he gets the yellow. Okay, and then like afterwards, like carry on giving them the fouls. But every time we got the foul, nothing. That game almost reminded me of when we played Atleti last year in the Champions League.
Yeah.
That like in the second, like that whole game, I don't know. Like it was ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely ridiculous. And on the Lamella red card, that's a red card. If it
And
was Casemiro doing that, he would
that's what
get
I'm
sent off
saying.
easily.
I
He would get
agree.
sent off.
Let's be honest. If the roles were, you know, reversed, 110%, Casemiro would have got himself a red card for that.
Yeah,
110%. Are you mad? Lamella, oh, he knew what he was doing,
and think
and
about it.
he
If
got
he got
us.
sent off, we would have won in that second half. Three with 11 men, we would have probably destroyed them afterwards.
Mm,
But like, they didn't get the red cards.
yeah,
They still have the 10 men. They grew into the
yeah,
game.
I agree.
We had the injuries. We made the substitutions, and they just do what the Spanish teams do. They
Yeah,
just somehow just find a way.
they did.
Sofia, I think we have had a lot of refereeing decisions that are bad in the past couple of games. But I think with that, that is done in our power. But with what we can do is for us to create our chances and score
And
our
we
goals.
still, like,
Yeah.
let's keep
So
it 100. We still should have gotten the job done,
Of
regardless,
course.
you know?
regardless of the referee
Oh,
not
yeah, yeah.
giving them a red card, we had enough chances in this game to kill the game in the first half. We should be leading by 4 goals to 0 in the first half. So if you get the point, it's not about fine. The decision were bad. Bruno should not be getting a yellow card for that, and the Casemiro uh, challenge was supposed to be a red card. Fine, we know, but it didn't work that way. We were 2-0 up till 80th minute or 70th, like yes, close to 80th minute. So we could have even killed the game by even like at some point maybe you have to defend, let's defend and just kill off the game.
Hmm.
We shouldn't always want to. And okay, look at the changes. He brought on Elanga. He brought on
Very cool.
Egos
Vegas. Like
and
you know what
Eriksen.
And
you know
Eriksen.
yes. There was a chance Vegas passed to Malasia.
Malacia.
He should be eating
He-
that.
I was like, brother, turn and
No,
shoot.
like
Turn and
and
shoot.
remember, Alanga was next to him as well. If he passed it to Alanga, that's a straight
And
up tapping.
so like the changes, you could see the drop off in quality. Sancho was not in the game today, but if Sancho has gotten a chance, something close to that, he might have scored. That's the change in quality of bringing up. Eriksen played well. He created a couple of chances, but the
Yeah.
players up front were not able to deliver, like take the chances, and that was why I think Martial should have stayed on. Martial or Sancho, one of them. I felt Anthony should have gone off earlier. Then moving Sancho to the wing to Anthony's wing and just switch it up.
Mm,
Just switch it up. Fine. I know Anthony does a lot of pressing. He does a lot of tracking back. Fine, yes. But his first job as a winger is to create chances and score goals, not to defend. You can't keep defending and when you get the opportunity to score, you miss the chances. And today is just an eye opener. And I think Ten Hag knows, but because he's short of options, he lacks squad depth. He has no choice but to use Anthony. Because if Anthony doesn't play, who plays? Who? We don't have enough players to come in and like that's why the Garnacho injury was very bad because Garnacho would have done the job today. Bringing off Sancho and bringing in Garnacho would have done a very good job for us today. He has been doing it throughout the season for us, but he's
Yeah.
not available. And that's why I need to do. That's why I want the owners should please, Blazers should please sell this club as soon as possible. Then once they sell, we can redesign and know we should know the way forward. Because with this now, we don't even know what we are doing. Because the signing of the club is stalling. We are hearing news that they want to maximize getting 6 billion or 6 billion plus. I don't want this to happen. We should sell it as soon as possible so we can create our transfer strategy and everything we need to do because today's game shows that we are not on the level we want to be. The players on our bench are not on the same level as the players that are starting. And the players that are starting, they play a lot of games that the performance levels are beginning to drop. They are humans like us. If you
Yeah.
play 90 minutes every day, at some point you start getting fatigue and tiredness and
Of
yeah,
all this.
course. Yeah.
It's natural.
100%.
So even if we want to blame them that it's their job, fine, they have to do better, fine. But they are human beings like us, and they won't always give the same level of performances. So that's why you need backup in every position. That's why you need
Mm-hmm.
a very good backup player. But we
Yeah,
don't
I
have that.
agree.
It's like
And today is a testament to other reasons. Go on, Miguel.
I mean look, let's be honest, Ola hit every nail on the head. Like, let's be honest. At the end of the day, Ten Hag has worked miracles with the players that he has been given. Let's be honest, he hasn't been properly backed as he should have been.
Mm-hmm.
And January told us everything. Remember, we needed a backup striker because we got rid of Ronaldo. We needed a backup midfielder at the time because Eriksen got injured. We brought the midfielder. We could have got and this is the thing. The
Tell him.
Glazers,
Mm-hmm.
we were on a Gakpo. He took too long. We never got
Mm-hmm.
him. Went to Liverpool. Then
Yep.
we wanted Felix. That
Yep.
was so close. Chelsea come in. We were too slow. He goes to Chelsea on loan.
Yeah. It's a
And
recurring
like
issue.
it's like it's not very close. Like let's be honest. Like I mean Ten Hag had no other choice but to get him, or else we are
Yeah.
like we have no squad depth for the striker. But
Yeah.
and it's like sometimes I feel so bad for him. I feel so
Mm-hmm.
bad because like today these players have been playing too many football. Because remember, ever since the World Cup finished, we're the only team at the time that we're still in every single competition, right? And they're playing 90 minutes every single game, and sometimes it's like 2 or 3 days per day, and it's like they're not
It's a lot.
robots, and
No, 100. Yeah.
it's like since they didn't properly back him and they didn't give him what he wanted in the January.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the bench we had today. What could we have done? Let's be honest. Like, and it's like now that we have injuries like now we had Varane and Martinez injured. That slims our chance. Now that slims our squad even more. Added already to a big injury list. So it's just terrible, man.
It's not looking.
Absolutely
Yeah,
terrible.
Ten Hag just commented. I believe after the game or whatnot, then asked about Lisandro Martinez's injury, and he says it doesn't look great. I mean, we all kind of saw that right away when he just held his
I mean, they had
ankle.
to
And I was
carry him
like,
off the pitch.
yeah, they had to carry him like he couldn't walk. He couldn't put weight on his leg and whatnot. And I
That's
I
that's,
just
that's
oh,
really bad. But
that's not
if
good.
Martinez gets injured, I think that's a lot. That's one of the worst news to get at this stage of the season. Because now we are at the business end of the season. We are in
Yeah.
three. We are challenging for the top four, but we are in the Europa League. We are in the FA Cup. We
Mhm.
need all the players. We need all the help we can get.
Mhm.
And that was why yesterday I told you, Sofia, that Marshall coming back will be like a blessing in disguise for us. And it almost did because in the first half, it showed us what we've been missing so far with Wegos starting up front. But I think now we are beginning to get injuries in the positions that we didn't even look at. Now we have Varane and Martinez could be out. If if the both of them are out, we are going back to Lindelof and Maguire. Fine,
Oh, I do
they might
not.
play a bit better than they played in the past, but the levels from Varane
The
to Martinez,
level is like night and day, brother. That
that's and that's a big problem because now we have to win basically every game up to the end of the season. And will you trust Maguire and Lindelof to do that? No. Look at
no, I do
No.
today.
not. No, I'm
One of the issues we had today
concerned.
was Luke Shaw was not available. If Luke Shaw were available, we would have had a better level of performance. Malaysia played really bad today. All the attacks were coming in from that wing because they saw that it was target today. Wabisaka was there, but Wabisaka, you know what you get defensive. He's a very good defensive player. But
Mhm.
going forward, fine, he might be a little bad. So all this just shows that
Hmm.
we are lacking quality in like at this point, like today's game, it was very shocking to me because I watching the first half with confidence, 2-0. Yes, let's go and get two more goals, a 3-0 or a 4-0 cushion. Go to the second leg and just enjoy the game. But now we have to work twice as hard as we did today to get the win against Sevilla in Spain. Because if you don't work hard, even if you work hard, it's going to be hard. So
Oh yeah,
win. So
yeah,
now you just have to play everything works in your favor going
yeah.
to
Because
Spain.
like, imagine the ball was at our court. We could have just killed the game off. Then you move into the second leg next week, and it's hey, done. You can change the team. People can rest. Yada yada yada. Y'all had the opportunity. We bottled it. It's that simple. We capitulate. We completely just messed up. Big up to you, Nathan. Welcome. I want to hear your thoughts as well, brother, to this. You know, what feels like a loss at this point, even though we drew. But like, come on now. Go ahead, bro. Talk to me. Yeah, I know. I know. Your silence speaks volume. Brother, I know. I know. More than you believe. I know. I know. More than you believe. Go ahead.
When we went off air a few days ago, people were asking me what game I saw when I said our attack was shit, and it doesn't matter who starts. Who scored the goals today? The midfield. Again.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that our attack is good without Rashford. Everyone likes to blame Vegas. Again, wasn't there in the game today. What happened? You got
Martial showed up.
Martial. Martial showed up. Where was the rest of them? You play the attackers together, you play the midfield together, you play the defense together. That's how it works. That's how a team works in sections.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Where was the rest of the team? Who scored the goals? The midfield scored the goals, though. Bruno,
Mm-hmm.
assist. Sabitzer, 2 goals. Anthony could have squared it again across the post. Goes for the shot. Curler hit the post, so everyone forgot the fact there were two people on the opposite side, much closer to goal. We are shit in front. Please, someone tell me what I'm watching today. Because yes, a couple of days back, people were telling me to calm down and relax. And I'm not watching properly. Now tell me, what am I watching? I'd love to hear it today. No one's going to say shit today because that's what happened today. The attackers didn't do shit. They didn't do shit. Sancho was absolutely crap. Mental issues, no mental issues. I'm going to say it right now. I couldn't give a shit. Okay? I have mental issues. My mental health's getting jeopardized. Other people are getting paid 300K to play football. Okay? You want me to feel sorry for him? No shot. Not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. Okay? Again, we had to shoehorn Elanga in there. Everyone goes, Elanga's crap. Guess what? We have been shoehorning him for 3 years because we don't have good enough attackers. And everyone complains about how shit Elanga is, but at least Elanga shows up to play. Crap or not crap. He's free. He's not getting paid 300K a week. Everyone when people complain about Scott McTominay, he ain't getting paid 300K a week to play football. Keep that in mind when you call people crap in our team. These people are playing free. They give a shit about our club. Remember that. Whatever you think about them, they give a shit about our club. And everyone wants to get rid of these players? Come on, man. Come on. Get off this shit, man.
Brother.
People are telling me that Sancho is head and shoulders above this fellow and that fellow is better than this. It doesn't matter how good you are technically if you don't show up. It does not matter. It does not matter. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, people. It does not matter. Malacia and is Shaw's understudy? You think so? What have people been watching the last few weeks? He's shaky all the time.
I don't think he's shaky all the time. In my opinion, this game,
he literally let the ball go past him. Who does that? Who does that? You know who does that? Inexperienced players do that. Guess what? He's 21. Is he an understudy for Luke Shaw? Don't think so. Oh, this is so. Also.
Go ahead.
The second goal. You know who actually scored that goal for us? Oh, people aren't going to like this one at all. Casemiro. Because he didn't jump. And Nesri was on his shoulder when he headed the ball. On his shoulder. This ain't a high jump contest. For the love of God, you can blame Maguire all you want, but it was on Casemiro's player. Oh my God, help me.
It's a therapy session. Miguel, anything to add to that?
I mean, he's nailed everything on the head. There's pretty much nothing I can really add after that.
Also, bullshit on the Bruno yellow card.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
We've
know,
all been
whatever
saying
that
that.
referee was smoking today, everyone was getting yellow cards. At least he was giving everyone yellow cards, which is fine. But I don't know how was that a yellow card?
No.
I don't know what that was.
What is going? It feels like a conspiracy theory to kind of screw our season every single time. The only loss that we've had in recent memories at home was the Sociedad loss to that bullshit handball Lisandro Martinez penalty.
Yeah.
Which was not a bloody handball because it hit his foot and went to his hand. This is starting to become real bullshit now, and I'm not having any of it. Okay? And our midfield is saving us every week. Our attackers aren't doing shit. What is everybody watching? Play Vegas today. Why don't you? People, please, I would love to hear someone complain about Vegas today.
But there's no Vegas agenda here. Here we completely.
But that's the thing, right? It's like we play better without him. Did we? Did we really in the last 2 games? Did we really? Because when we look at the stats, it is the same kind of stats with or without Vegas. 1 shot out of every 3 on target. Whether we have Vegas, whether we didn't, because I went through this with Sofia when we went offline, and I'm fed up of this bullshit. Fed up of it. Did we not go through it, Sofia? Am I not speaking facts? Did we not go through it when we went offline?
No, we did talk about it.
We were 1 shot on target of 3 shots, every 3 shots, without Vegas, with Vegas, same amount of possession, same everything, still not scoring goals.
Mm.
I think, Nathan, you've said, like, you made the perfect point of, we are creating these chances, but our attackers are not firing. Even Rashford has been poor in the past couple of games, even when he has been playing. But no one wants to talk about it because he's the highest scorer with 28 goals, this and that. You will surely get that with fans. That's like we always jump on, okay, this player is good, that player is good. But the issue is, today in the first half, we created enough chances for us to kill the game 4 goals or 5 goals in the first half. But players like Anthony, players like Sancho not turning up, not taking their chances, cost us the game today. And I think this is really an eye opener for even Ten Hag. I don't think Pelestri can do a worse job than what Anthony is doing on that wing, because the amount of chances Anthony is getting against Everton, he got like 2 or 3 clear cut one-on-one chances against Jordan Pickford. Chances that like, if a Riyad Mahrez or a Bernardo Silva gets those chances, they would score. That's the difference of quality. That's the difference of having players that would deliver when needed. With Anthony, I think maybe because he thinks he is the starting player on that wing, he feels he will play every game, because I don't know why we keep making the same mistakes every game. We complained about this against Everton. We were lucky to win that game 2 goals to nil. Now, like, I've seen him in starting lineup, I was believing, okay, let's see if he can prove us wrong by getting a couple of goals today. But it was the same mistakes, the same bad decisions. When he's supposed to pass, it takes too much time on the ball and makes bad decisions. When he's supposed to, like, look at the chance he took that hits the bar. People will say fine, he hit the bar, but he should have squared that ball way before
Yeah.
then, and that would have been a very good goal. So, like, I always let people know, like, be comfort, like, score 3, 4, 5 goals, then you can start to do whatever you want to do. You can't be leading 2 goals to nil and feel like you are on top of the game. The refereeing decision, some of the refereeing decisions were bad. And I think Casemiro was being really careful today. I noticed it in his
He
game,
was.
because
Yep.
because because if he had gotten the second yellow, he would have missed the next game. But
Hmm.
now we know he has to play. He has to play extra against Sevilla in second leg. The Sevilla game second leg is not going to be easy, and we don't need features like that now, because we have a lot of games. Because one, the top four, we have a lot of competition in the top four race.
We
Now
also
the
got
Europa League,
FA Cup semifinal next Sunday. It's
Guys,
like,
I,
yo,
I, I, I want I want all of them to go. I don't want our wingers. I don't want our midfield. I want everyone to go except Martinez, Varane, and De Gea.
brother.
I'm so fed up of the capitulation over the last 3 years. You've just capitulated every single game, and it's so frustrating. We don't get outplayed. We always capitulate. Those goals were capitulation. We never got outplayed. If Malaysia clears the ball, if Casemiro jumps, nothing happens. They didn't do anything to us except for that last minute in the first half of the goal where David De Gea again saves us again. I just want all of them gone, man. I'm just fed up of all of them. Like I, I, I just see a bunch of players that I don't know. They think they're God's greatest gift to mankind or something sometimes when they play, and I'm fed up of it. I'm really fed up of it.
Hmm.
Like
and that's
Anthony
why,
does the same mistakes every
yes,
week,
every week,
every week.
yeah.
Like,
And that's why I will still keep. I mean, I think the Glazers need to sell the club as soon as possible, because a lot of these players need to leave, and we need to know where we are heading to.
We kind of
And
have a proper
yes,
yard sale, like clear out.
Ola, what I hear this. Sancho, he's a real baller. What the hell does that even mean? What does that
enough
even
of,
mean?
yeah,
This is
enough
not
of
I
FIFA
don't
that
think he
now.
was.
street.
Why we act like he was the bully? He was just.
The
I felt
attack
like
is
it.
ineffective. The
He
attack is
might.
ineffective. They're all to blame. That's what I'm trying to say. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter what combination. The attack is ineffective. Our midfield cooks. Our midfield is the cook.
I get what you're saying. That's why, like,
But our
people,
midfield is the
we
cheap.
are
But the midfield is the
missing that
cheapest.
number
No, but
nine
but our
up
midfield is the
top.
cheapest though. But our midfield is the cheapest.
Yeah,
That's the problem. The
that's why we
forwards are
gotta we
supposed to
we
cook.
gotta go and gotta
Oh,
go
we'll
and
get
shop this
Casemiro. We'll
summer.
get
even
Casemiro. The forwards are going to get unlocked. We
I
are going
think
to
I
cook.
think
You're not doing
I think
anything.
I think today, I think Marshall even also played like a midfielder today, because he had to come deep to pick the ball and dribble through before you could create the chances we had. And that's bad because if you have other attackers that are not influencing the game enough, then what are they being paid for? What's their job? Their job is to score goals, get assists. I won't lie to you. Today's game pissed me off more because I think I was expecting Anthony to deliver a very good performance today, especially after the Everton performance. But if we had squad depth or we had another player to come in, I don't think Anthony should even be starting the game today. But because we don't have enough quality players on the bench to come on, that's why Anthony is starting week in week out, and he should have been taken off earlier. Marshall Marshall should have stayed on. Even with Wegos coming on, Marshall should have stayed on. I don't understand the Anthony staying on that late. So I think everything is just. I think we still have to be patient because
God,
we
I
bring
just want all of I want half of them gone. I'm
yes.
just fed up.
We,
I'm just
we,
fed
we,
up.
we
Like
all,
it's not even personal anymore. I just want better for my team. Like I
but
don't even care
but
anymore.
Nathan,
Like
but Nathan,
really.
we want them gone. We want them gone through, but they can't live
Yeah, because
today.
I
They
know
can't
it's
live
their
today.
livelihood. Like
You have
I keep it on the side, right, Ola? I know it's their livelihood. I know they're allegedly doing their best, but I'm just fed up, man. Like I
yeah,
don't care if they're doing
You
the
have to
best or
be
not.
fed
Like I
up.
don't care.
yeah,
Like
we
like
we we get you that, and sometimes we also feel that way. But the thing is, even if we sell the club, we are going to get 12 players, 13 players in the transfer window. It's going to take time.
There still
It's going
be
to take
some
a
players that's
process.
here, and it's just
Yes,
like you know.
some players will still be here next season, but some will leave. So I think we just need to trust in the manager, which we've always done. But
I don't want this Harry Maguire blame, Ola. I'm not
yeah,
having it today. This week I'm
yeah,
not having it.
yeah,
I'm not
yes,
having it today. If
yes.
nobody blames Casemiro for that second goal, I don't want to even have a
No,
discussion with people
Sorry,
about
that's
this.
still Maggie to me, but you know.
no one
No,
should blame
how
I
can it
Maguire
be,
for the goal.
Sofia? Casemiro doesn't even jump. If Casemiro jumps and holds him away, he can't even
Yeah.
jump for the ball. He comes in front of Casemiro and he's on his shoulder. He jumps that high up. You
You
can't
can
blame Maguire for that. What is Maguire supposed to
you
do?
can't blame Maguire for that goal. Like see at this at
Look at it back,
yeah,
Sofia. He jumps. He's
yeah.
literally on Casemiro's shoulder.
At this point, everyone is looking for a scapegoat after such a bad performance today. But I think that's not what
Man,
it is.
I want a new left back.
We have we have
Get
to
me Alvaro Fernandez back. Where is he? Nah, man.
we
Nah,
have
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. No
we
one should
have
be
to
comfortable in this team anymore. Bring everybody back. I don't care. Bring Mabry back. Bring Iqbal back. Everyone says they're not good enough. I don't care. These players aren't good enough. These
yeah.
players aren't good enough. Why is everyone picking on the kids? Bring Hugo, bring whoever. I don't care. Bring Kai Rooney back. Let him play for us. I don't care how old is he.
Kai
Bring
Rooney.
everybody back. I don't care.
He's
Bring
like
everybody
12.
back. Bring everybody back. None of these people deserve a position in our team anymore.
I
Okay?
feel you, Nathan. I
None of
feel
these
you.
people
I
deserve a
feel you.
position. If it's
I feel
not
you.
Bruno and it's not Lisandro Martinez and it's not David De Gea, I don't want anybody in this team right now. No one has earned their spot. Casemiro has earned his spot. In fairness to him, I won't go too hard on him, but to blame Maguire is complete utter crap today. Whoever's blaming him, what do you want him to do? Cut his head off to avoid it? Like, what do you want him to do for that? He can't do anything for that. There's not
Yeah,
enough time to do anything
yeah.
Oh,
for
I get it.
for
I
that
get it.
move. So
And that's now.
Ericsson's looking off. Ericsson's looking
Now
off,
I mean,
which is frightening to
he's
me.
still coming in.
Yeah,
Brother
no,
been
I
gone
don't
for
blame. I don't blame.
months.
I
You know.
don't blame him. But it's
No, no, no.
worrying for me because now
Of
we don't
course.
have any options. Yeah, because now we got to play him next week.
I'm
It
just
doesn't
saying
matter
the
if he's.
fact that we don't have Bruno. Oh, we are screwed. We are screwed. How the hell
I
do
mean,
we?
I
Is
mean,
there
like
hope,
seriously,
people?
That's that
please,
was why
please
that
tell
was why
me, guys, how
PSG
many players do you all want to go at the end of the season? Just give
today's
me a
game
number. Don't name
today's game
them.
was
It
very
doesn't matter.
important.
Just tell me how many players you want to go. Everybody,
I
just tell
mean,
me how many.
they've been talking about 13, so I'm gonna say maybe 9 can go, at least 9.
13 sounds like a
Hmm.
lovely number to me.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
I'm just that's what been
Me about
reported.
Yeah.
10,
But I'll
10
say
max for
10,
me.
9. Yeah,
Yeah, about
Can
10
I
at
now.
say something?
least
Can I say
gotta go.
something? It is telling that even we who try to be positive as much as possible still want 10 players of our 25 first team players to go. That is a telling sign of how terrible we are in general. We want almost more than one third of our squad to get lost. Whichever position, it doesn't matter. We want them all gone though. That's how bad we are right now when it comes to regarding what we think about our team. Let that just sink in for a second, irrespective of this performance. Because that number 13 was thrown out last week, a couple of days back after the Brentford win. So it's not because people aren't saying it because we drew today. People are saying 13 and 10. That's what people think of our squad right now.
But we all do. I think we sometimes we be forgetting. Okay, can we wrap people up? I know emotions are high. I'm angry. This is a therapy session, so we keep it. This is a safe space for us to just give our opinions. But we need sometimes. I also have to you know divert myself back to this and be like, Soph, we are still in the project. We are like what 9 or 8 months into this project. We still have a way to go. This ain't the complete process yet. It's hella devastating that we just it feels like a loss in my opinion. It does feel like it feels like especially the fact that okay, Bruno is
Oh
missing out in the
no,
next
that
leg.
Amir, please tell me that is not true. Oh, for God's sake, man.
Oh no.
I mean, I just
Oh.
checked. I don't think but he could be though. To be honest, though, he could be. He could be. He could be.
Yeah, guys, Sophia,
He could
Nathan,
be.
and Miguel, I might have to head out now. I have something to
No
round up. But
worries, Ola.
No worries,
Really
nice,
good
mate.
to hear some of your
nice to
thoughts.
speak to you guys. I like to finish off the point. I just think we can't give up now. We've gone through the season from the beginning up to this stage. So regardless of how we feel, we know some things are wrong and we want things to change for our club to get better. But I think now they need all the support they could get that they can get now because we are in the business end of the season. The FA Cup is there. We have the Europa League second leg against Sevilla, which is now a very big game for us. And we also have the top four to challenge for. And I think this will define our season because we might end up losing out on everything if we don't stand with this team and just trust in the manager to get it right at some point. Like I
Oh
said
damn,
yesterday,
that
Sophia,
is
a
good.
one new win in all the remaining games, it's okay for me because that will guarantee us winning the Europa League, winning the FA Cup, and staying and getting top four. But at this point, it's not looking good for us with the injuries and all. But hopefully, the players coming in can step up and just help us through the season and make the season a good one and not take the season back to what we all feel bad about. At the end of the season, we want to be happy. I want to be positive going into next season. Thanks, guys. Guys, please like, subscribe, and share. Big up to everyone, and catch you guys later.
Big up, Ola.
Big up.
See you soon.
Big up.
Big up, Ola. Make sure you do subscribe to Ola's channel, the United Family. Okay. Yeah. But is there still okay? I wanna ask you first, Miguel. Miguel, do you think that there's hope for the next leg? I mean, obviously there still is, but with the
Okay.
fact that we
Um.
have players missing, what do you feel?
Okay. It depends.
Okay.
I'll be honest. It's not impossible, but due to what I saw today, if we play the way we did in the second half against them in Spain, it will probably be game over from the start. Because what? So there's gonna be no Varane definitely next week. No Martinez. Bruno's
Oh.
out.
Ah.
Bruno's not there. So
No
probably our
Rashford.
defense. No
No
Rashford as
Rashford.
well.
Maybe no
Oh.
And
Shaw.
maybe no
Oh my
Shaw.
God.
Um.
So basically, our lineup
Tenok
is going to
said
be.
Rashford potentially could be available for that game. He could be. I just saw it now.
But I heard someone say that he's going to miss several games. He's only missed one
Yeah,
game today.
but right now I just read Tenok said he might be able to
Okay.
make it.
Okay.
So we'll see.
And if, all right.
Oh my,
So
we're
so
screwed.
so with our knowledge, so this is probably going to be our lineup for next week then. So it's probably going to be De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka the lower right back, Maguire and Lindelof as centre back, maybe
Oh my God.
Malacia,
Oh my
Casemiro,
God.
Ericsson, Sabitzer midfield, and Anthony Martial, and hopefully Rashford if he's fit. But with the defense that we've been the defense partnership we've been having this whole entire season has been brilliant, and both of them to not come back for the second leg is going to be
Oh my! At least if
awful.
we had like because oh my god,
Man, inject cortisone injections into
my
Varane's
god, I'm
ankles.
sorry.
I
At
I
this
don't
point of the
care.
season,
You got
inject
you got
people.
inject cortisone painkillers into
At least
Varane's
next week
ankle.
because
You
next
got
week
you got to have one of them. You got to have
we
one. No, next week we got Brighton knockout
yep.
and
You
oh
know,
my god.
next week we could know
Uh,
that either we still can win trophies or no. Like we would know next week. By next Sunday, we would know, is the season just, you know, what I'm saying? Is it okay? Then you'll focus on top four and whatnot. But no, I
mm,
still, I still want to get the trophies, people. I still want to get more. Europa League
mm.
really,
It's like
it's
and
a
like the
big
Europa League,
opportunity.
it's like Europa League. We were the heavy favorite. Arsenal got knocked out by Sporting the
Yeah.
last round,
Mhm.
and we were now the biggest favorites. Us, maybe Juventus and Roma. Roma lost today. They could probably get knocked out themselves if they
Oh,
don't
they
be
did.
careful next week. Juventus won today,
I
and
didn't think I didn't people are sleeping on Feyenoord, but Feyenoord smashed the last opponent. I was telling, so we were going through this with Sofia
yeah,
last week. Like people are sleeping on Feyenoord, but Feyenoord is winning the Dutch league and they just smashed their last opponents really bad. I don't know.
7-1.
People shouldn't be
Of course
surprised
they
that
did.
they're winning right now. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
and I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's still there, but it's just a lot. It's just going to be a million times more difficult with the circumstances we now have. Like, and I
People,
had, and like
I'm scared, man.
Martinez is the one that hurts me.
Yeah,
Varane,
Oh,
Varane,
it's just devastating all
it
around, though,
really
yeah,
Miguel.
is.
If you think about it, like
It's
respectfully, it's
just
just
one thing
devastating all
after
around.
another,
And
it's
can I
just
say something really controversial? People are going to make fun of me again, like the other day when I said the attacking was crap. Attack's still going to be crap next week. Doesn't matter. But I want Pelestri to start.
I would mind.
I need crosses. I need
mm,
more different ways to. I need
We
more
had a
different ways
chance
to
when he
skin.
came in. Another one,
I need
what are
more
you doing?
different ways to skin a cat, as the
Yeah,
saying goes. And I need that. I need that next week because we're knockout competition next week. I couldn't give a crap about Forest. I hope Aston Villa does Newcastle over because Aston Villa is trying to get that European spot.
yeah.
But
I'm sorry, just one second. It
yeah,
made
I know. I read it. Tualumba
oh
was having was
Tolumba. If you don't laugh, you're gonna cry, and that's what at least we scored. We
oh
scored four
we're
goals.
gonna do both by the end of next week anyway.
Oh my, no, oh Lord have mercy, Lord have
You
mercy.
think Brighton aren't going to destroy us at the rate we're going? Do you really believe that Brighton's not going to put the sword to
No,
us?
I've been. I was even before this game. I was like, yo, I'm a bit concerned. People are saying like, yeah, maybe like a Manchester derby in the final, whatnot. I'm like, we need to let's try to go past Brighton first. Let's not completely shrug them off like they some sort of mug. They are playing good football.
You can't
They
shrug them
deserve to
off,
be where they
Sofia.
are.
They're fifth place. You can't even shrug them
No,
off.
I know,
Shrugging
but
them off sounds stupid.
I know, but there are people that sometimes be thinking like that, and I'm like, yo, they are playing well, so hey, and it will be a neutral ground.
Don't we have to
So
play Brighton twice? You have to play
well, I think
Brighton
it's only
twice,
once.
right?
no, yeah, we have to play them in the FA Cup, and then we have to play them at their place as
Yeah.
well
Oh
in the
yeah, yeah,
league.
twice. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yep,
Oh,
yeah. Bye
and remember
bye.
one thing. Look, if
Yep.
we still have Varane and Martinez against Brian in the semi final against them, the onslaught, if there was gonna be one, will probably be less because at least they know how to defend. If we have to go into that game with Maguire and Lindelof at the back, and the way how clinical they are, it's gonna be a tough day at the office. That's all I'm gonna
I'm
say.
telling you right now, I want Shaw at centre back again with Lindelof. I don't want Maguire anywhere near that team. I don't care what combination is Jones and Shaw, Lindelof and Shaw. I don't care. I don't want
mm,
Casemiro there because apparently he doesn't know when he needs to jump. But apart from that, I don't want Casemiro or Maguire as centre back. Everybody else, bring in McTominay. At least he can actually play the position. I don't care. I don't care. I want someone who
I'll
can play the
have if
position.
Luke Shaw
Wait
is
a minute.
fit.
Can
I'll
I say
have Luke.
something? Wasn't Lindelof on the bench? Why didn't we bring him on?
I think because we made all the subs and now we had
Did we
to
make
do.
5 subs by the time
Yeah, we
Martinez got
weren't.
injured?
Actually,
Yeah,
hold on,
people.
wait. Sorry.
When
What we subbed out? Did we not
Martinez.
sub out Martinez or somebody?
No,
No, we
we were
couldn't because
down
we were
with
out of
10
subs.
men. When Martinez got injured, we were 10 versus 11. We had already made all the 5 subs prior to that. So we were screwed. And that was when, more and more of the capitulation ended up. Oof. By the way, I see a tweet here from Laurie Whitwell that says Ten Hag Martinez injury. I cannot tell what it is, but it's not the Achilles. No, that is not the area, is what Ten Hag says. And also, he says, I think he will not play on Sunday. I mean, that's a given. It looks like that, but I can't say what the diagnosis is. I prefer to wait to say what it is, of course. But it seems to be that he might not, or potentially, and not that he's a physio or whatnot, but still, you've heard stuff. I mean, people that probably. They've been saying it's not the Achilles, so okay. We'll have to wait and see. I just pray that he comes back and he'll not be gone for very long, because we can't, please.
Yeah.
You can sit down for Sunday, but brother, I need you back next week. I need you back next week. Big up and for Uncle Ross. People, make sure you do subscribe to his channel. I'll be there as a co-host for his panel debate shows every Saturday, and he's been here for some of the calling shows, so big up to you, and also big up to Jordan. But yeah, there's a question here from Ravi. How big of a miss is Bruno? Miguel, go.
Massive, absolutely massive loss. Honestly, first of all, it was never a yellow card. I don't know what the referee was smoking during that game. Look, first of all, that was never a yellow. In my opinion, Lamela should have got sent off as well. Honestly,
There's Argentas.
but and let's be honest, if that was Casemiro doing what Lamela done, he would have got sent off.
Yep.
And then remember, if Martinez was injured, then we would have been down to 9 men. So it could have been even more embarrassing afterwards.
Oh my God, that's such a good point.
So it's like,
I'm so sorry, Miguel. I'm listening to you, but I'm shaking my head because I still can't believe what just happened. It's been like an hour since the game has ended, and I still
I know.
can't believe what happened.
I
And,
still
and
was
while you're
shocked.
saying all these legitimate points, I can't just stop from shaking my head thinking we still drew. Like
and it's like,
This.
it's like Bruno creates us in the midfield. He is legit the one that unlocks the attack. Even though the attack can't finish or
No.
can't be more clinical enough, he's the
Yeah.
one that supplies it.
Mm.
Sabitzer, he can do the job. So I think the way I would have if without him, I would say Ericsson and Casemiro together and put Sabitzer at the 10. Because at least he's the closest thing that we can do. That's legit the closest.
Yeah, you got
But,
it. Yeah.
and it's like we have
The only
to
thing
use the
is,
thin squad we have.
yeah.
It's
You
just,
have to find another way. I mean, I hope that Rashford will be available as well, so you have more of that clinicalness, a little bit more of an attacking threat. Let's be honest, and whatnot, and maybe having like a Rashford on the left, Martial up top, and then potentially,
five
either you
five
still stick.
shots, 5 shots in the second half, 0 on target for us.
People, second half was shit. Second half, I don't know
Seven
what
seven
happened.
it
shots in
was
the
awful.
first 7 shots in the first half, 5 on target.
Second half was not good.
It was
wasn't good.
awful. It was awful.
It wasn't good.
And
Dreadful.
and it's like, look,
Football.
if Pelestri was starting, he would have
Mhm.
probably done a better job.
Maybe.
You know what? Do you know what player we should bring back next? We should recall
I know
or
what you were saying.
utilize next season. Amad
I'll say
Diallo.
Yes.
Amad
You all should
Diallo
have said that in
is
3. 1, 2,
absolute.
3. Diallo.
He's
Yeah.
he's destroying it in the championship. If he played today, how much would I bet he would have done more creativity and probably been more clinical than what we had, right?
Mm.
And it's like,
I just
if
think
you
we
was
I
just
just think we gotta play Anthony on the left and see what happens.
Is that?
It's just getting played out.
I
You got to
felt like
switch it
he
up.
was still
You got,
doing,
you know what? Can I say something?
Yep.
We play Sancho at 10. We play Weghorst at 10. We play Bruno and Eriksen at false 9 at the beginning of the season. Why
I
can't we play? Why can't we play Rashford on the right and Anthony on the left? One game. We
I
haven't
don't
done it
like Rashford
one
on the right. I
game.
like him on the left.
No, but it doesn't matter though because someone's got to play on the right. And Anthony is it's not happening. It's just not happening anymore. Someone's got to play on the right. Someone has to play on the right.
We are lacking in the Diallo. Like you said, Miguel, he got to come in the next season. We got to bring him in. He's
Or
balling in championship. We got to bring
or
him
just
in.
or we have to recall him on loan now. Get him on loan back now.
Could you recall somebody back? Is that
That
possible?
makes sense though. That makes sense though, my God.
Could you
Also,
do that?
also next time, also we can recall him anytime because we just have to pay the fee,
Of course. Of course. I'm
the
like,
fee for foregoing
oh,
his playing time. But here's the real problem: can we re-register him for the rest of the season? A and B. Um, what's he gonna do, man? What? See, listen. If we
yeah.
cut our bridges with Sunderland, next time when we want to try and loan someone off to Sunderland, they are gonna go, "Why would we do this? You screwed us last
Yeah,
season."
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Alright,
also,
that's true.
I feel like to completely deter him from the development that he's having, and I don't want to. Nah, nah, nah,
Nah,
nah, nah.
but
Look at JP. Wow. I wish Choppers read
Chips.
that one. I
Don't
wish
bring
Choppers
Sancho
read that
back.
one. He would have had an absolute laugh at that one, but
I still
might
have
not
Sancho. I don't
necessarily.
know what you guys are saying, but I still have. Didn't ha-
Sancho's been ineffective, but Sancho's been ineffective in the last two games. See, having that's what I'm trying to
he
say,
got an
right, Sophia? I
assist.
feel
He got
I've
assist in the after game.
no, no,
What
but
do you
what
say?
I'm trying to say is right. What I'm trying to say is when you have a clear favorite over someone else in the position, they have to be that much better.
No,
These
I
people
get
aren't
it.
that much better than the people we want to play instead of
I
them.
get it.
That's
I
the
get it.
problem.
I see
No, so
that.
that's where I'm coming from. I'm coming from like I'll say it again once and I'll say it again.
Hmm.
Quality is great and all, but if they don't show up on the pitch, it means nothing. It
Hmm.
means nothing. Ravel Morrison was way more talented than Paul Pogba about 15 years ago, playing in the championship.
Mm.
Everyone will tell you Ravel Morrison was
Yeah,
way
yeah,
more
yep.
talented than Lingard and Pogba. For everyone who doesn't know, Ravel
He.
Morrison had a
Yep.
very tough outside of the field
Yep.
issues and he never ever reached his potential. He
Yep.
came to the Premier League and he basically dropped out. He's a very
Hmm.
solid championship player, but he was supposed to be better than Pogba.
It's supposed to be
That's
better
what
than
all
a
the
lot
youth
of.
academy,
Yep.
yeah, that's what the youth academy people decided while they were doing the scouting of the potential of these players at the time. That was our last FA Cup winning team before the last season, obviously. We haven't won it in 10 years. That was we were 10 years apart from the Youth Cup. Um, Talent is great and all, but if it doesn't amount to anything, it's nothing. It's nothing. I don't care if he's a baller. It doesn't mean anything. This ain't FIFA Street. This ain't futsal. This 11-a-side grown man football. If you're not on it for 90 minutes, you will get punished. Simple as that. Simple as that. You can bring out your tactics board. You can go overlap, underlap. That's great and all. But if you don't have any end product as an attacker, means nothing.
Mm.
Also, keep in mind, guys, Sancho's second season, unlike Anthony. Very important.
I know.
The
Yeah.
break he took,
yeah.
the break he took was not injury related. Also very important. Also very important. Better than Vegas? Don't care. Probably. Actually, you know what? Definitely. But doesn't matter at the end of the day. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
The output speaks for itself. Doesn't matter. And this is our problem. The midfield and our defense has been saving us. People want David De Gea. David De Gea has the most clean sheets in England. What are you on about, people? David Raya and all that shit. What are you on about?
People are still. I was watching.
It's like
Come on,
People streams and whatnot. People
this
still be
played
talking
out,
about the
man. This played
distribution and
out. This
whatnot. But
distribution thing is played out. It's played out.
I'm not
I'm
gonna.
over it.
Yeah. Yeah. People. We got. Come on. Yeah. I do think it's gotten quite toxic with the debate on the hair, in
Sign
my
that
opinion.
man. Pay him 700K a week because you know what? He's the only reason we aren't even lower in this year. It's great we had
oh,
Casemiro. It's great we had Rashford scored 30 goals. He's He's the only reason we're not low in the league again.
He's he's still part of it.
Again.
Hmm.
Again.
Hmm.
Every year we have one, we were trophyless. He's our player of the season. Not
Yes.
a coincidence, guys. Not a coincidence. Let's just put it that.
Hmm.
Not a coincidence.
Not at all. Miguel, you want to say something? Add to? Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing, right?
Mm.
Because I know we had Garnacho injured, right? I like Sancho. I was so happy when he came to us because of like how he was in Dortmund. But let's be honest, anyone can be good in Dortmund. We've seen it with Haaland. Anyone can be good in that league. Let's be for
Mm.
real.
Mm.
But if Sancho played poorly today, let's be honest, he was not the best. Let's be
No, he
honest.
wasn't. He
Yeah,
had
but
he looked like fresh at the beginning of the first half, I would say,
yeah,
up
but
until
there
two
was
goals.
those occasions where like someone passed it to him, he was sloppy on the ball, very sloppy, giving possession away, and it's
It
like
wasn't his game. Like, yeah,
yeah,
I see
if we
that.
had Garnacho,
Mm-hmm.
he's young, he would be hungry, and he will give us a lot more energy and a lot more
I agree.
something,
Yeah,
a lot more something.
it's more direct.
If yes, exactly. If we had him today,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we would have probably converted some of them chances
Mm-hmm.
because he's a lot more younger and he's a lot more va- how do I say it? A lot more energetic.
Yeah.
But so it's just and the fact and honestly, what Nate said about David De Gea is absolutely spot on. Where would we be without him?
His
Honestly,
his
can we
his
just
jersey his jersey is gonna go up there. Everyone has Rooney and Ronaldo and all that shit. His jersey is gonna go up there one day.
hmm,
I'm telling you, that's the jersey that's going up there next to Sir Alex's photo. That's the one. Everyone wants to pick their favorite outfield player. That's the jersey that's going up. If anyone has survived the last 13 years watching this team, that's the guy that deserves his jersey up there, bar everybody else. Bar everybody. I don't care about any quality. His jersey should be up on every United fans wall for the if you've been watching United for the last
Yeah,
10
I
years.
already have two. I was going to get the third one, but by accidentally got another one on the
I'm
back
not
of it.
kidding.
But I
I
love
will
it.
cry bitterly when he leaves.
No,
Bitterly.
I would. A lot of people. I've been on the De Gea train for a long time. When people were saying like, "Oh, who's your favorite player?" and whatnot, when it was was it before even Bruno came and whatnot, with Pogba and like you said, then Nathan, when there were years and years where he was, our best, player of the season, whatnot, right? People were asking, "Who's your favorite player?" So it was De Gea. De
He's
Gea.
third all
Who
time on
else?
clean sheets.
Like
And he
it's
has
De Gea.
played
What do we?
he has won one Premier League title and he's third on clean sheets in the Premier League. We have won
People,
one title in the last 12 years,
people,
11 years.
people. Let's come on.
He's behind David James and
Tell him.
Petr Cech.
Tell him.
Write that down, guys. Most clean sheets in the Premier League with the shittest United era. The shittest. Last year we finished the worst in 30 years.
And he
30
still
years.
was our best
What are
player
you on
alongside
about?
Cristiano
They
Ronaldo
want
last
people to play
season.
ping pong from the goalpost. That's what they want. Ping pong players from the back. Bro, get
I
out,
get
man.
it,
Get
but I
out.
need somebody to save the goals. And that's what he does. He had some really good saves today.
People want them to play beach volleyball from the goalpost. That's what they want. Come on, man. Get over it.
And if the manager still wants him, he still wants it. What are we going to sit here and
uh,
be, arguing about that? The manager said, I want him to stay. I still want him. Move on. He's not going to be here forever. We know that at some point he'll be moved on. He'll leave
Nah,
regardless.
nah. Let him
But
retire. Make him a goalkeeper coach. I don't care. Don't let him ever leave. Let him
no, no,
sit
no.
next to
No.
Sir Alex.
What I'm
Let him
saying
sit
at
up next
some
to Sir
point.
Alex. He deserves this spot up there.
No,
Let him
what I'm
sit up
saying
there,
is
right there.
no. I see what you're saying. I'm saying at some point, like he'll not play anymore as the number one goalkeeper at some point, right? That's what I'm saying. I love the
Fair
man.
enough. I
Like
and
can't see anyone that currently plays in the goalkeeping position that's a better shot stopper than him.
I mean
I know
shot
that sound
stopping.
I know that
Yes.
sounds controversial, but I'll take his shot stopping skills against any goalkeeper in the world. I'll take
Mm,
it. I'll back him. I'll back him. Easy.
I mean let's be honest, right? I've been hearing a lot of like David Raya's, like Robert Sanchez's, Costa's.
Oh,
Let's be
Steele
honest.
has replaced Sanchez already. Steele's already replaced Sanchez, man. Come on, yeah.
I
That's
mean, look. I mean, they're okay keepers, but they're not. They would have never replaced David De Gea even if they tried. The
Mm,
only thing that they're good at is their feet. But to reflex to save some of the goals that he had to save with this United team is remarkable,
I agree.
honestly.
Hmm.
And it's like how many games has he saved us? How many points has he single-handedly had to win us?
Several.
So many, so many. I've lost count now,
Hmm.
honestly. And it's like, and remember today, if he didn't make that save there, we would have lost 3-2.
Yep.
If he didn't make that remarkable save,
Yep.
we would have gone into the second leg 3-2
Hello,
down.
Miguel.
And
Speak on
it's
it.
just, and honestly,
yeah. I apologize for my outburst, guys, but today I'm really shattered. I've seen a lot of L's. I
But
came here
it's
when we
okay.
lost seven. I
uh,
came here when we lost 7-0 to Sofia's channel, and I was still more calmer than this. I've really lost
Yeah,
my mind.
you were
The
really calm.
capitulation, the
Oh,
capitulation, the capitulation today. I mean,
honest,
that's what it is. It's the fact that y'all are 2 goals up. We're playing good football, and then okay, yes, there were refereeing decisions not going in our favor and whatnot. But at the end of the day, we still should have gotten the job done. It's that simple. It really is. I'm not gonna, I know that people are saying like earlier, excuses, excuses. There's no excuses here. We're just having like an honest conversation about,
mm,
the game and whatnot. Certain decisions not going the way, but like I said, they should have gotten the job done. They should have. They didn't. You have to also take some, parts to the manager or whatnot with certain substitution decisions and whatnot, maybe here and there. But looking at when it comes to quotes that he said with, okay, Bruno, he had to take him out because the referee was kind of warning about like he might get himself a second yellow, and also Anthony already had a yellow as well,
mm,
and whatnot. So that might have potentially be a situation here where he could have gotten himself a second yellow card. So they were just, you know, situations that made Ten Hag have to feel forced to make some of the substitutions that he did and whatnot. And you know, it's it is what it is. And then of course the injuries. Like, what are you gonna do? It's um, unfortunate. It sucks, and there are key players that what we've been talking about throughout the show that will be missed, deeply missed in next game. But my question is, also to you, Nathan. I don't know if we touched into this, but do you honestly think that okay, next Thursday, can we do something? Can we? Can we go through? Can we?
so Harry was on the stream. Big up to Harry, one of the mods.
Yep.
Um, he watches La Liga closely. He said they're 16th on home form, 19 points in 19 points in 14 games. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, Harry. You said something similar to that.
I think 19 and 40.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can
something
find
like
it.
that. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Hmm.
But they have won all their home games in the Europa League. So I was thinking to myself, of course, that makes sense, doesn't it? Like it just had to be that way
Oh, here it is.
after this performance. And
19 in 42
sorry,
points at home.
yeah,
Thank you, Harry.
that's, that's what 21 games, right? No, it's 42, 18, 14, yes, 14 games, yeah, 14, 14, yeah, 42.
My math is horrible, but I
Uh,
believe you.
yeah,
Okay.
14 threes are 42. Yeah, 14 games. I mean, I'm just gonna put it this way. It really depends on who our centre back pairing is. I don't really care who's up front. I know they're not going to play well, so it doesn't matter. But it really depends on who our centre back pairing. If we go with Maguire and Lindelof, we're done. We're done.
Woo! We are
We're
done out
done.
here.
mm.
We're
Vicky and
done.
Maggie. Forget about it.
Listen,
Forget about it.
they just don't work well together.
Yeah.
Whatever you,
If
if
it's
whether you
Vicky and
think one of
somebody
them is
else,
better than the
then
other,
okay.
yeah, like whether you think one of them is better than the other,
I
whether
do.
you would like to get rid of both of yeah, I do too. I think we
Yeah,
both know who's better. And
we do.
whether you think
It's
we should
Vicky.
get rid of, yeah, whether you think we should get rid of both of them at the end of the season, um at the end of the day, we have them right now, and it's not inspiring a great deal of confidence, unfortunately. And if we go with Maguire and Lindelof, I mean, we got battered at Betis. I get we were 4-1 up, so it didn't matter. But if people remember that game, we got battered for a lot of that game. Joaquin, who was 42 years old, got a
Oh
shot
my
from
god.
distance off on target that De Gea had to save. 42 years
Yeah.
old. 42 years old, right? Read that again. I saw him play in the 2006 World Cup because I remember Spain taking penalties. If I remember that right, he took penalties in one of the
Hell.
World Cups. That's how long ago he's been playing football. And
Wow. That's insane.
I mean, congratulations to him playing for so long, but that's not the point. The point is our
Mm,
defense was that bad that day. And if they start Nesri, we're going to have real problems. And if Nesri can body Casemiro like that in the air, Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire don't have a chance. That's it.
mm,
There's nothing else to say about that. Uh, Maybe it was a bad idea for Casemiro to be the one marking in Nesri. They have only one striker,
mm,
but Casemiro's at fault for that one. It is what it is.
mm,
You don't jump. He runs right in front of you. He jumps on your shoulder like a slam dunk contest.
mm,
Yeah, if Casemiro allows him to slip through, Maguire and Lindelof don't really have a good chance not for that to not happen. JP is asking, do you think we're going to beat Nottingham? Yeah, I think we're going to beat Nottingham. Nottingham are, listen, this might sound really overconfident, but Nottingham are not very good. They're very unstable in many days of the week, many game weeks.
I mean, we
The
should.
Sevilla one, I don't know about, but if we play Maguire Lindelof, there's no chance. I can't see it. If it happens, I will credit them. I'll gloriously credit them because they definitely don't inspire confidence in the fan base. So if they we manage to win with Maguire and Lindelof, they definitely need to get that due. But if we start with them, I don't think so. Simple as that.
Mm. Ravi asked question: when will FIFA, UEFA, FA look at how bad
Never,
refs' decisions these days?
never, never,
Never, never,
never.
ever.
We don't
I mean,
care.
we. By the way, everyone said Lamela should get a red card. They did a VAR check.
They did. They didn't even
What
let.
difference? What difference does it make? They did a
They
VAR check.
didn't even
You can't
tell the
even
ref
blame
check
referees.
it.
Yeah, you can't even blame the referees. They did a VAR check,
Yeah,
check over.
they are
Didn't tell him to
refs.
go. Didn't tell him to go and see it, which is normally what they do because they don't want to make the call. Apparently, you can step on people's feet now and not
One
get any card. By the way,
hundred
he got no
percent.
card. He got no
It.
card, right?
Oh,
Did he
he
get a
did.
card? No,
He
No,
he
did
got
a
a
he got
yellow.
yellow.
He got a
yellow.
yellow
He
card.
got a
Yeah, it
yellow.
was a red card check. Yeah. So yeah, doesn't inspire confidence.
It doesn't. It doesn't whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, with the Forest game, I'm gonna be doing match preview for that tomorrow. But our away record isn't really that good. But like what Nathan did say with the Forest being kind of all over the place and whatnot, I do expect us to get some type of. We're just gonna scrape through. We'll probably get maybe like a rough 1-0. I don't know. Brother, people, I just need a point. I just need wins wherever we can get them, and hopefully
I
do
mean,
get a
I
top four
suppose
and
I
whatnot.
suppose the
But
good news I suppose the good news is Aston Villa and Newcastle play the opening game of the week. I know there's a late game Friday night, but
mm,
uh, I
is
think they play the opening game. Do they not? Am I wrong on that?
I'm gonna see. I have
Oh
it on
no,
my
no, sorry, that's
phone.
not that. They play the opening game. Yeah,
Yeah, they
five
play the
five
opening game
five
on
o'clock
Saturday.
5 o'clock India time. Yeah, they play the
Yep,
opening game this week.
yep.
So and we play the last game. So maybe there'll be no pressure on us by the time everyone plays. Let's see. Um,
It could be depending on how the results go.
Yeah,
It could
because the
be.
Brighton could win,
Yeah.
beat Chelsea. They'll
Spurs
come closer.
maybe
They'll come
even.
closer to us.
Mhm.
Yes, Spurs are going to be playing at home against Bournemouth, so you know they'll. Hey, it's it's tough out here, people. It really is. We'll have to wait and see. Ugh. Anything you guys want to add before we start to wrap up?
Mm, me, I got
Anything you
nothing.
have?
Nah.
Anything?
I just think I just think we got to sell a lot of players, and some of
Mm,
the players are players that we're gonna like and think we should give them another chance. But the thing is, if we don't get rid of them when they're worth money, we're gonna have to sell everyone at a loss, which doesn't make sense to me.
it doesn't.
It's either you know you cut your losses, try to recoup how much money you can to put it somewhere else, or just every time we sell at a loss and it affects our FFP all the time.
Hmm.
It just affects financially speaking. Like just take away all our love for our team. If you were a business, you wouldn't run your club this way.
No,
It's just we don't
I
care because it's not our money. We don't care because we don't look at it as a business. But if you were the business people of this club, you'd be like, "What's going on here?
yeah,
This is terribly run business.
it is.
We keep selling everything at a loan. We keep loaning things. We keep selling everything at a loss, or we let everyone go for free. Like this is not profitable business.
It
The last
isn't.
time we sold anybody on profit was Andreas Pereira and Dan James.
Mm.
I mean, does no one see the how shit that is? Like,
It's brother. This is part of the problem as well to why
no,
we
but
want the
everyone
Glazers
goes, but
out.
everyone, you know what the problem is though, Sophia? Everyone like throws their hands in the air and like, it's not our money. We don't care. I'm like, but that's not how businesses are
I
run.
don't know. For me,
They
I
don't
see where
they don't
there's some
have they
people
don't
thinking,
have
but
unlimited funds. At the end of the day, they don't have unlimited funds. And even if they do, there is financial fair play. And
yeah.
people are going to scrutinize us more than other teams.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter how much money you have. If your business is not run effectively enough to make the most of
100%.
financial fair play. And everyone goes, yeah, we're not business people. I'm like, no one's asking you to be a business person. Think about it this way. If you run a household, let's say you run a household on 5,000 euros. If you get paid 3,000 euros, you need to do something about your lifestyle to get it under 5,000 euros because you only have 3,000 euros to spend. So we will never make more signings than we think we can unless we start selling people at profits and making smarter business decisions. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You don't have to be businessman. You don't have to like it. I'm not making excuses for the glazer. Think of it as running your own household. Where do you get money from if you keep hemorrhaging money? You don't get money. Simple answer.
Mm,
That's it. It's not that complicated because profits and losses in anything are still profits and losses.
yeah.
It's just the number that changes. Simple as
That
that.
that business hasn't been done properly then.
That's it. And you can blame them for that, but that doesn't solve our current problem, which is we need players and we don't keep selling players that we like, even though we'll get money from them because we want to get rid of players that are worth nothing. You want to get rid of McTominay, we aren't getting 50 million from guys. Wise up, that's not happening.
We're
If
still getting
whatever
some
that
money regardless,
you'll get
even if
some
it
money
doesn't.
from it, he'll be a pure profit. But if you need to get rid of Sancho, are you getting profit? You need to
No,
get rid of Anthony.
I completely see what you're saying with the fact that we
The
are
only profits we
overpaying.
are making
There's
are
no,
from youth academy players. So the last person that we made a profit of, Andreas Pereira, was a youth academy player. Dan
we
James
didn't
came from the
even
championship.
get a profit for like Lingard. We
We didn't
didn't
get a
get
profit
any
for
money
it.
back,
Yeah.
in
No, I'm
terms
just
of.
saying the last person we made a
Yeah,
profit from
I
was
know, but that's
from a
what I'm
youth
saying.
academy.
I see your
It's
point. Like
insane.
we could have also gotten for a
Jimmy
Lingard
Garner,
spin it.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Garner, a
that's a
youth
good point.
product.
Hmm.
We
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
make money off the players we buy.
Yeah, and that's definitely a concern, but that's something that the owners and the fact that they have appointed the people in the board, it's a mess from top to bottom that needs to be fixed. That's why we need to get these owners out and new owners to come in with a proper project to appointing the best people in business to be in the board. Hey, it's that simple. Then we can start to fix all the cracks that's been here for years, that's just been papered over, you know, and whatnot. But now it's like, okay, people, roofs are leaking. There's piss on the floor. What I've been hearing.
Yeah, there is. And good news
Piles
is
of piss on the floor
Ziliakis. You
in
know
the
what I like
toilets.
about what I like about Ziliakis? He had the most stupid plan I've ever heard of. Not making fun of him. I'm just being honest.
Mm,
I appreciate where he's coming from, but it was the most stupidest business plan I've ever heard. Some of people will wonder how he ever made a billion. How did he ever become a billionaire? He was too liberal with his business plan. But the thing I got out of it the most is when he dropped out and he just had enough of the Glazers and exposed them again for what we know. You know what's the sad part? Everyone thinks we rant about the Glazers' business abilities, and everyone goes, "You spend a billion." Okay, we spend a billion in the last 11 years. We spent 100 million more than City. Okay, they compare City's success to us. Fair enough. Let me just put it into perspective for a second. Okay, Chelsea spent 600 million in 6 months. We spent 1 billion in 11 years. Okay, out of the 1 billion we spent like 250 1 year. So we spent
mm-hmm.
750 in 9 years, which means we have not been making steady buys over the years. We are buying in lump sum, and that is how that million becomes a million. We have not steadily reinforced our squad smartly over the last 10, 12 years. So they are not good businessmen. That is not how you do business. Yes, we spent a billion, but Ziliakis has exposed them for being greedy, money grabbing, vultures,
Mm.
and the only reason Althani and Sir Jim aren't saying anything is because they are United fans that are desperate to buy this club and free us. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
Ziliakis is not willing to hear the Glazers' bullshit, like the fans.
But
Althani
also,
just wants to get
see
rid
that
of the Glazers. They just
I
want to get rid of the Glazers.
no, I
I think
see
that's the only reason they're
responsibility.
quiet. The only
Mm,
reason they are both quiet and not said anything. And Ziliakis had enough. Ziliakis said this bidding process has been so
I agree with
unprofessional.
him. It's
He
been a
said
mess.
that I am willing to let them hear our bids and be done with it. Why do we need a third round?
Mm-hmm.
The same players were there in the first round, second round, and then a third round. There are no more players in this bidding process.
There's nobody.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. What is happening here? And
Mm-hmm.
someone said on the due diligence ends at the end of April.
That's mad, man.
What does that even mean? Like, what are all these people
Like
doing? They're
it's
billionaires.
the
How
the
is the
um
how is the due diligence not already done?
the
These are
deadline is in
millionaire
like
business.
14 days.
But but isn't that odd, Sophia? Like these are
It's
billionaire
mad.
investment
It
groups.
is
They have
mad.
already done their due diligence. This is just a how close are we going to get to the 6 billion
And they are dragging it.
thing?
They're
That's
milking
it.
it for everything it's
Yeah.
worth. They're
So this
milking
due
this
diligence
shit.
due diligence thing is basically whoever comes closest to 6 billion by the end of April. That's what
Yeah.
it is. There is
Yes.
no due diligence actually going on. Everyone
No.
knows what they need to know. The Rain Group has given the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
The Rain Group has given the paperwork to for people to see how the clubs run.
Mm-hmm.
So what diligence is left? These are billionaire investment groups. They're not stupid people walking down the street. This is so weird to me. Like I get it, right? Some people find this boring. So do I, by the way. The only reason I'm interested in it is because I want them to go.
Same.
That's it.
Same.
Only thing I care about. I want them to
Same.
go. I've had enough.
I've had enough myself, bro. We've all had enough. Me and Miguel as well. We've had enough. We want them to go. Stop keeping my club for ransom. Go. You've been here for many years now. It hasn't worked out. Go. Y'all are not taking this seriously. There's no money here left for you guys. Go. There's no better chance for you guys to be, getting multiple billions straight into your bank accounts. Go. Bye bye. Go. Let somebody else really run this club properly. Anybody, but not you guys. That's literally where I'm at this point. Like, JP, I think that's a comment for you, Nathan. JP says, Nathan, if we sign, let's say, Casado or De Jong above 60 million, uh, transfer list, we have to sell 2 players who will buy Sancho right now. If they try to sell him, most of our players' value are really low.
Yeah,
That's what he says.
that's exactly
That's
what
his
I'm
point.
saying, JP. We can't sell any of our players that we buy at a profit.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten that bad. I know you're getting De Jong as an example. Here's the answer. We can't offload any players and we're going to buy them on loss. We got to sell everyone on loss. We will not make up the money to buy either Caicedo or De Jong. Doesn't matter what the price is. It's going to be at a loss, which means we're going to have to take out money that we will need for something else to buy De Jong or Caicedo, which also means we have less money to spend on other things we want to buy at the
Mm-hmm.
rate we are going. So it would be really nice if the Glazers just get lost now, because it's getting to the point where it doesn't matter where we finish and it doesn't matter how many trophies we have. Everyone's just gonna it's just gonna reach a boiling point one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
No, I see that. There's a question for us again. And Nathan, do you guys have generally positive views about Sergeant Ratcliffe and his Ineos Chemicals groups?
By the
Go
way,
ahead.
guys, Nice bottled their leads at the Conference League. They were I
Ah,
think they were 1-0
they
down.
they
They
did
scored 2 goals and then they drew. Um,
like us.
I don't. It's not about having positive views, Ozan. It's not about having positive views. At the end of the day, I will still maintain the same thing I said last time, which is if you think any of these owners don't have blood on their hands one way or another, you're a fool.
Mm,
Because everyone wants to do the SJW scheme, which is for people who don't know, social justice warrior game. It's great and all. It's great. It also doesn't exist when you own that kind of money. Because if you think
mm,
everybody's money who owns that kind of money is clean, you're a fool. Don't
mm-hmm.
work like that. Okay. So there's a thing called taxes. You'd have to pay a lot. So um, I don't have any agenda. I don't care what Jim Ratcliffe wants to do or doesn't. If he wins, he wins. Thing is, I don't know how he can support two teams. One is Nice, one is us. When the Nice fans aren't happy about him either.
That's what I've also
Listen, if
heard.
I don't really care if they are fans of Manchester United. It doesn't mean anything to me. Because at the end of the day, the owners come, the owners go, and the fans are the only thing that remain at this club. Like
Mm-hmm.
respectfully, like the owner, even if Jim Ratcliffe comes here, he's going to last what till the day he's not alive,
Mm-hmm.
20 years, 10 years, depending on how successful or not successful we are. The
Mm-hmm.
fans have to deal with the bullshit all the
We
time.
do.
The Liverpool fans had to live 30 years without winning a league. And no, guys, that is not me bantering Liverpool. That is me actually just being honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it
So
will be
so
okay if it is,
so
but you know.
Liverpool is European royalty. They had to wait 30 years to win a Premier League.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get things right. You don't have to like Liverpool. I don't like Liverpool, but I can acknowledge the fact that they are a great club of football.
Yeah.
Okay. I can acknowledge that because I have brain cells and I've seen things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the second thing is, I don't really give a shit who buys our club as long as the Glazers are out now. It's gotten to that point where I don't care anymore. I want players gone. I want the owners gone. I want management to go. I want some of the bloody pundits to go talk. What kind of crap? I want the pundits to go who are in charge of covering the Manchester United things. I'm fed up with all of them. All of them can go get new jobs. And I don't want
Nathan
people to
is on
lose their jobs.
smoke
No,
today.
no, but I don't
What I
ask for people to lose
say?
their jobs because people got to feed their families. But at the end of the day, they're screwing up with our lives. Like at the end of the day, everyone's doing it for a paycheck, and we are doing it to get abuse, which is
Mm-hmm.
not fun.
Mm.
So we're not doing this for a paycheck. We are. It's 4 in the morning here today. I have better things to do with my life. I love Manchester United. I have better things to do with my life. I do. On performances like this, I'd rather watch cricket. And I gave up watching cricket 3 years ago. So that tells you what you need to know about that.
Damn.
I don't give a shit. Sancho, Anthony, Rashford, whoever wants to leave, they can all leave. I
Yeah.
don't care. I want my club back.
At the
That's
end of
it.
the day, there's no. We are not player ahead of like we are club first. It's only club. You know. Thank you, players, but it's the club. So I'm gonna be like I've always done. Always going to be Man United first. It is that simple. How do you feel, Miguel, with the whole situation with the owners and whatnot?
I mean, it's no
Which
different
which react?
compared
Yeah.
to what Nathan just says. I mean, they've given us absolute nothing for the time that they've been here. They put us in debt. They have.
They have.
They haven't put us in debt. They've bloody putting dividends out. It's just not right. It's not right. And the only people that care about the club is the fans, because we want what's best for the club, but they just don't give a damn. They just don't
They
care,
don't.
and they've been like this ever since they bought the club. And honestly, what Nathan said about I don't care about who becomes the new owner afterwards. I'm the same. Honestly, I don't give a damn who it is.
Same.
As long as the Glazers are no longer here,
Yeah.
and we can actually start rebuilding the club for what it needs to be. Because look, the stadium years ago they used to be the best stadium in the world. After now, it's not even the best. It's not even top 10. Because
Yeah.
what was the last time we invested in the stadium? When was the last time?
Exactly. People.
2010, I think it was before we won the Rome final. I
That's
think it was
Wow.
mad.
2010. So it's
something like that.
been
Yeah,
so it's been like
2010, 2012, something like that. Yeah.
so it's been almost like
So
13
it's
or
been
11
about 10
years.
years. It's been about 10 years roughly, one way or
So
the other. We are not in. And also, can I say something completely off topic? To the scumbags, and this is the time where I'm really going to be hateful. That keep on pointing to Sir Alex Ferguson when we are in the shitter. Get a
Well, do
new
you
job. You are the dirtiest of scum when you'll do that.
wait, huh?
All the time when we have a bad performance, they point to Sir Alex Ferguson, home or away, every single time. And it gets on my absolute nerves because he has nothing to do with the club anymore. Get a life, people. Let the old man retire. Okay?
Let him
He
be.
like
I get very emotional when it comes to Sir Alex Ferguson because I remember when Sir Bobby used to sit in the stands. I remember this like yesterday. When he retired, I was inconsolable and I remembered only one thing. He's going to sit with his best buddy up in the stands together and watch Manchester United play till the days they aren't alive anymore. Sir Bobby has been struggling with his health and he's not there anymore. And I miss him. Doesn't do anything to the club, but I miss him not even sitting there. Now to see Alex Ferguson sit there on his own every time home and away, whenever he goes to a match,
He
every
always
time when we're
shows up.
losing,
Yeah.
the Carabao Cup final, sitting next to those slime balls, the Glazers, that even pissed me off more. Because every week when we lose, the Glazers aren't around and they pointed to Sir Alex Ferguson and it drives me insane.
I did.
It drives me
But
up the bloody wall when
when
I
you
see that.
say they point
The
in
camera
what
just
way?
pans onto him. I wonder what he'd be thinking right now watching his team lose there. What do you mean what he'd be thinking, dude? He's retired. Get over it. Get on with your bloody life, man. Like seriously, the camera guys are so shit. What a shitty thing to do to people. Like really.
it's
Just
just
get
Mm,
on with
it's just a Rob Insolent injury, basically.
I remember when we lost to
yeah.
7-0. I'm sure you remember this, Sofia. Kenny
Yeah.
Dalglish, Ian Rush,
Your brother.
Sir Alex
Yes.
Ferguson. What is this got to do with anything? They're all done. Get over it, man.
Let them just sit
Like
there in
seriously.
peace. But that won't be the
Even
case.
if you
Right.
want to, even if you want to take a video of Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush celebrating, why do you gotta bring Alex Ferguson into it? Just coming to watch the game, man. Leave him alone. Just get over it, dude. Like even at Old Trafford, they do that shit. As if he's like going in halftime and talking to the boys so we can get a win. Just leave him
Mm,
alone, man.
yeah. I see that.
Right.
Last question here, though, and this goes for both of you guys. We'll start with you, even though this is direct question for you, Nathan. But I kind of also want to get Miguel's input here. Who do you think should start against Forest?
Well, we all know
Okay,
what the defense is going to be. I mean, that's no debate.
that's not
It's good.
debate, not
I
at all.
mean, midfield. I mean, at least we start Bruno for the Premier League game. At least, thank
Yes.
God for that.
Oh,
So at
that's a
least
good.
that's some
Oh my God,
positive.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but no Varane, no Martinez.
Oof. Child.
And then we're forgetting one thing, right?
What?
Forest are fighting relegation. They need this more than we probably do, because they need to get a result to somehow survive. Because they have been what, like 4 games without a win, something like that.
Oh Lord.
Like something like that, and from what I understand for them, their home record is probably better than their away record. Let's be for real. Even though they've been woeful all year, they're better at home. If we don't go in there, if we go in there very cocky, say, "Oh, it's just Nottingham Forest," what are they going to do? They'll punish us. Honestly, if we go in there with the right mindset and we create chances and we actually be more clinical, we'll win the game. But if we go in the wrong mindset, it's game over from when the ball is not even kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Straight
And about
up.
who's going to start, I already know what the starting 11's going to be, if we're being for real. I already know what the 11's going to be. And defenses are usually I would be more confident in defense, but in that game, defense it's not gonna be great whatsoever. Honestly,
No.
I can just hear Costello going, "It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good." I can just hear him in my ear going that way. Like,
Oh my God.
like,
I
yeah.
definitely should get that sound. I have to get that sound. It's not looking good, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
I need that.
he's absolutely hilarious.
That's funny,
Costello the
man.
first, it's hilarious.
That is funny. Nathan, your 11?
De Gea, Lindelof, Shaw. No, man, I'm not having Maguire. I don't care. Let me. I'll criticize Ten Hag at the end of the game. I don't care.
Yeah.
Even if we win 5-0, I'll criticize them.
Brother,
But
yes. Bring me
Malasia,
Shaberto. Shodish.
yeah.
Bring me him.
Malasia, I'd play Dalo because I think we need Van Bissaka for the Sevilla game.
Yeah.
I'm going to change the midfield. I'm going to keep Casemiro on the bench because, brother, I don't need you getting silly cards anymore. Thank you. I need you, and I need you for the FA Cup game. And if you get a red card or something, you miss the FA Cup game. So
Oh
sit on
my
the
God.
bench. Sit on the bench and chill out, dude. Because I just chill out.
It's
I don't know.
that is
Have some
concerning, man.
have some
Yeah.
churrascura or something. I don't know, man. Do something.
Something.
Sabitzer and Bruno as double pivot, Ericsson as the 10, Palestri, Martial. Screw it, Elanga. Nah, man. Those two wingers. I've had enough, man. I've had enough. Nobody, I come here, I try to do the whole positive thing. I'm not having it today. I'm fed up. Fed up of this team. I'll take them. I'll take Palestri and Elanga, and guess what? I bet you they'll be hungrier than both of them anyway.
JP says Dallo against Speedy Nottingham wingers. It'll be a return.
Yeah, JP only because I don't
J
want anything to
Links
happen to
might be
Van
there.
Bissaka. I don't want anything to happen to Van Bissaka before the
That's a good
Sevilla
point.
game. I think he needs to play for Sevilla because
How you need him.
our defense is going to be compromised
Oh my
against the
God.
Sevilla game.
Once again, it's just next week. That can be a season like definer. Like that can basically be like, yo, the season might be
Wait,
having a proper conclusion, or it can
wait,
still continue. Hopefully.
wait. Next week is on Thursday is the second leg, and then
Yep.
afterwards on the Sunday is the semi-final.
Yes.
So we could either be going through in both competitions, or we could somehow be going out of both competitions and just
Lord
have
have.
to focus on top 4.
Brother, no.
And
I want to still be here. I want to
Honest-
still be in these
it's
competitions.
like it's because like we've worked so hard all season to get
We
to where
have.
we are right now. We've worked
Yeah.
so hard, and it's mainly credit to Ten Hag for what he has built with this team,
Yeah.
for what he had to work with, for him to just get out of these competitions
It'll
for
suck.
a couple of injuries and a couple of not being able to finish a dinner, it's just a bit sad. Let's be
It
for
really
real.
is.
It's honestly depressing. And
I
it's like,
yeah.
and it's like, it's just painful, man.
It
Absolutely
really is.
painful.
I still have to believe that there's still hope. Like I refuse to believe that next week,
Like,
you know,
No,
that will be a wrap.
there is hope, right? There is
There is
hope
hope.
based on the fact that Sevilla has just not had a good season. Period. So
no.
there's always hope based on that theory. But at the same time, we don't do ourselves any favors. If you want Elanga man Viscu, I need us to go out this competition. I need top four. No, I want Elanga JP because is just not doing it for me. So you could play
But
Anthony on the left hand side.
I cannot have Elanga there. I'd rather have Sancho, man. I cannot. I
I mean,
can't.
Sancho's not fast enough. Uh, he's not active enough.
Yeah, but Elanga's he's just
Malacia can't bomb forward enough. It's like there are many reasons Sancho is a bad choice. Many.
if
I
Rashford is
mean,
fit, I mean, but then again, I don't want to force him into no. We need him more for this. No. He won't be. First of all, he won't
If
be.
Rashford is fit anyway, Sancho doesn't play, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
but yeah. But I'm just thinking. No, not he wouldn't be available for the for Sunday regardless. But please, just come back for Thursday
Just look, even
next
Twalumba is
Sunday.
saying.
Next Sunday.
Twalumba is also saying. I think I read it. I think he deleted his comment, but I agree with him 100%. Which is he said Dallo centre back and Wan-Bissaka right back. Nobody wants Maguire to play centre back.
Wow,
It's frightening.
it really
It's
is.
frightening.
I'm telling you,
Right.
we've seen a Luke Shaw be played as a centre back, even when we did have a Maguire on the bench, a Lindelof on the bench, and also a little bit, a few weeks after the World Cup, Martinez was still also sitting a few games here and there on the bench. So hey,
And remember one thing, right?
yep,
When we played City at Old Trafford, we didn't play
yes,
Martinez. We played
that's
Luke Shaw at
yes,
centre back.
yep,
Haaland was firing in all cylinders. We kept him quiet the whole entire game.
yeah, he was
And
wrapped
Luke Shaw
around.
at centre back, and he
Yep,
was the main guy that really kept him quiet.
mm-hmm,
Honestly,
100%.
honestly, I would take Phil Jones.
he's gonna be a centre back for us. Mark my words, he ain't
Honestly,
going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
exactly.
Trust me.
Yeah, and to be honest, I would
Uh,
take Phil Jones as centre back over Maguire. If I'm being honest, I would take Phil
I agree.
Jones.
I agree.
Honestly,
So would I.
That's
Twan like I would take Twanza B as centre back. I would take Phil
wow.
Jones as like honestly, Maguire, he's too slow. Like
I think
honestly,
McTominay is a decent centre back if
I
you start
rather,
him there.
isn't it insane that we rather
Be
have
a centre
people
back.
that's not even center
no,
backs
No,
to play ahead of an actual center back?
But
Wow.
Scott McTominay actually plays centre back for Scotland, so I would
No, I
actually take
know,
him.
Yeah,
yeah.
No,
Only
I
Scott
get
But
it.
McTominay.
the problem with
Everybody else is not a centre back. Everybody
Good
else is
point.
not a centre back.
no,
But like
but the problem with
usually that's
Maguire,
not his, preferred position.
Yeah.
it's like
And
let's be
also,
honest,
can I
like
say something? JP, just to answer your question about Elanga in front of Sancho, right? I remember Sofia saying in the last two games, Sancho got an assist. Fun fact: Sancho got assist on the right hand side of the game. He started left winger because we had Anthony on the right. Do you remember the pass came from Sofia? It came from the right hand side.
Oh, he did.
We got no left wingers. We got no right wingers. I'd take hungry players over not hungry players any day of the week. At least they have the fire. They start out with the fire. We love Martinez for the same thing. Why not other players? Why not other players? Does Palestri not look hungry to you? He looks
No,
hungry to me.
I've been saying we talked about this before, Nathan. I would love to
No, no.
see more of
I'm
Palestri.
just telling
No,
the chat
I
why I
know
pick
you're just
Alanga
yeah.
because hungry players at least start out with intent, whether they're good enough or not.
Yeah,
If
but
you
with
don't have
Elanga
intent
though,
to start the game, if you don't have intent,
yeah,
it becomes a big problem. You
Elanga
need
though,
intent.
bless his
No,
heart,
but
but
that's what I'm saying. But again, right? Jadon Sancho's own assists in the last two games were from the right hand side. Again, we don't have actual people playing the position. This is the real problem. The problem
I
is we
see it.
have good quality players that don't play the positions.
I get it, and that's what we need to fix out in the summer. We'll just have to, I
A
don't
lot of
know,
players got to go, whether you
a
like them or
lot of,
not. A lot of players got to go,
of course.
and some of the players that shouldn't go are the players everybody wants to go. I think. like
Wait.
like a McTominay. Like we're gonna have to keep some of the players that people want them to go just because they can actually play the position they put in.
Mm,
Look at McTominay's free role. How well he's been playing in the last two games compared to the last 8 months.
yeah.
Just in the last two games, he
He
has no
also,
form,
to be
and he
honest,
has no
up
form to build
until
it
that
off.
first City game, even
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that City game where we got slapped
yes,
6-3. He
yes,
Oh.
was keeping a Casemiro on the bench. He was really good up
yeah.
until
And
that.
just to,
Mm.
and just to give people context,
Yep.
Sophia, when he came back from his four-goal thriller in the international week, he
Mm,
played a terrible game against Newcastle and then played two good games with a free
yeah.
role in midfield.
Yeah.
So it's not like he had momentum to build it from. He actually played
No.
a terrible game
But
coming back from
sometimes
the
it's like
international
it's
week,
where you
and
put him
then
in that midfield as
yeah,
well.
exactly. I feel he gets ruined because they don't play him in the right position. Again,
Yeah.
back to my point. You gotta play people in the position. Quality is great and all. You
Mhm.
don't play them in the position, they're not going to play well.
Mhm.
That's it.
I still do think
It's
that we
it's,
can
it's
find
just it's
much better though. But hey,
but at the end of the day, Sophia, would you like to keep Scott McTominay or would you like to keep a player that doesn't want to be here?
he doesn't want to be
Because
here.
no, but Scott McTominay doesn't want to be here for different reasons. There are
He
players
does.
that start the game, but there are players that start the game that look like they don't want to be there.
I
Scott
get what you're
McTominay
saying.
wants to start the game, otherwise he doesn't want to be here,
No, I get
which
that.
is what every football player should feel like at a
Of
professional
course,
level.
I see that. But you know,
Yeah, there are the players there. Some of the players, especially in the last season, are walking around with the head down. They're just like walking instead of moving.
mm,
It's like people want to be here, and you people are taking their spots.
I get that.
So it's frustrating to me. It's like I don't care about equality. Do you want to be here or not? Ask for your transfer slip, jog on, and the people that want to be here will stay here because they will get playing. They will get playing time where you take their spot. Whether
Mhm.
they're good enough or not, completely different story. They still
Mm,
want to be here. At the end of the day, they want to play for the team. It means something as a fan if you
mhm.
want to play for your team.
Of
Because
course.
if we were sitting on the bench, we'd want to play for the team. So,
100%.
so that is why I pick Alanga, JP. I get why people wouldn't. I totally understand, but we will see what happens in the Forest game. He has a great game from the left hand side. From the left hand side, I'll give him his due. Fair is fair.
Mm.
We'll see. I mean, we will see. It'll be interesting. But guys, we gotta wrap up. We're going to be ending the stream right now. But yeah, well, you know what? Whenever I do these match reactions, at the beginning I'd be like, I'm annoyed, my head is hot and whatnot. Now I do feel a lot better. I do. I do. So there's a reason why I do these live match reactions, just to
Sometimes
kind
you
of
gotta you
get
get
it
it
out.
out. You gotta get it out. You also
Yeah,
Yeah.
have to
because I don't want to
the I
dwell on
think
it and sit on it, you
yeah,
know?
and I
Mm.
also think what makes these shows nice is because sometimes people see things that you didn't pick
Yep.
up. Like for example, I told you the Sancho goal came from the right hand side,
Mm-hmm.
the assist. So
Yep.
sometimes we miss it because we are so into the game. We're so happy we won that we
Mm-hmm.
don't actually see what's happened
Mm,
for the victory.
yeah.
So I think that's what is great. Like sometimes you just catch something that other people don't, and then you add it to it, and then
Uh,
then other things get unlocked,
Yep.
and then you see more of the game. So that's nice. I
Mm,
think. Yeah.
yeah.
100%. No, I agree with that. Yeah. But yeah, people, I will be back tomorrow for a live match preview for the Nottingham Forest versus Man United game. We'll talk about it, and if there's any type of updates surrounding injuries on Varane and Martinez or anything like that, I will definitely be updating you that on that show. Any type of team news and whatnot. So stay tuned for that. Nathan, do you have anything upcoming for your channel?
Oh no, I'm just doing the Aston Villa. I'm doing an opposition watch along. I'm doing Newcastle, Aston Villa, and then I'm doing
Ooh,
City versus Leicester.
ooh, yeah,
Just 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 enjoying chilling with my community and hanging out, talking football and other things if they want to.
yeah. There you
But
go.
the Newcastle game will be a serious watch along
You
because
know what? Yeah.
gonna be a
That's the
problem. That
point.
game's
Yeah.
that's a game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna do a watch along since I haven't done a watch along, for the midweek games. So it'll be nice to do a watch along on Saturday. But the one that I'm gonna be focusing on is actually Chelsea and Brighton. Since
Yeah,
we are, going to be facing Brighton, I'm gonna be a bit of on a Brighton watch, and also,
yeah.
maybe I was about to say laugh at Chelsea, but then again, I'm like, a week later we're gonna be then facing Brighton. So maybe I shouldn't be laughing and whatnot because
Mm.
it might be karma.
Yeah,
But regardless,
I think we should. I think people need to wisen up and seriously take Brighton as a proper team now. I don't know if they'll be a
Yeah.
proper team, but I think we have realized too late that Brighton is a serious team in the Premier League this season.
oh,
I
I've
think
been on
a
it
lot of
long
people, a
time,
lot
but
of
some
people, a
people,
lot of
yeah,
people have realized
have been
way too
sleeping
late
on them.
because everyone goes, oh yeah, but it's Brighton. I'm like, so what? Leicester City won the league.
They are cooking on the
What is
deserving
what is
people. They
this?
are playing sexy football. Like, you know, after Arsenal, who does play the best football in the league, after them,
Yeah.
less City, but it's not City. It's Brighton. It's Brighton. 100
And,
people watch Brighton games. Go ahead, Miguel.
and you have to remember one thing. Graham Potter left because he went to Chelsea because they bought
Yep,
him out. De Zerbi came in there and they look even better.
that's
Yeah,
Like,
and
insane.
and also
like,
they
It's
lost their key
Europe.
players. They lost their key players
like
from that previous season. Burns,
Trossard,
Yes,
Cucurella,
Trossard.
Basuma,
yes,
Trossard. They lost four of their key starters
that's
last season.
insane.
And you
And
have to remember one
they
thing.
drew even better.
Yeah.
What?
And you have to remember one thing. Under Graham Potter, they couldn't score that many goals. Apart from when they played us last year. But they could have scored nothing. De Zerbi, goal, 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 goal. It's like
I think
they're
I
battering
think they
teams
I think they
everywhere.
wrecked. Did they not wreck Spurs even at the Spurs ground? Didn't they like beat them 4-0 or something? Didn't they
Oh
beat
no.
Spurs at the Tottenham Stadium like really badly? Because I saw expressions was basically just losing his mind, which
Like
is the
earlier on the
most
season, or
entertaining thing ever. Most entertaining thing ever.
I
Watching
love
expressions.
watching. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
Expressions
I
first
love
watching
that
on.
guy. I want to give him a big hug.
Yeah.
But then
uh,
he'll probably be like, it's not that kind of it's not that kind of feelings, and he'll probably abuse me after that. I'm like, I feel so bad for him.
That's so funny, dude. I also would be like, brother, Spurs. Mm, bless your heart. But
mm,
he makes it
He,
entertaining though
he
too.
honestly he openly said halfway into the season, I hope Kane leaves. Like
Yeah.
imagine we are fed
He
up.
has. Yeah.
Imagine a Spurs player telling you that I hope Harry Kane leaves. Just imagine. Imagine how fed up
There's
they
actually
are
been
as
several
a
Spurs
fan.
fans that have been saying that.
But
Because they
imagine
know
how
where the club's at,
exact.
you
But
know?
imagine how it must feel, right, to see Harry Kane in his pomp,
Yeah.
Son, Ericsson, Dele Alli, Pochettino get nothing, and now they want the only thing that makes them feel good every week to go. Just imagine how you have to feel for you to get to that point.
Yeah, I know.
Insane.
it's like
100%.
it's like legit like Kane at Tottenham is legit like when they says the only thing that they have joy with. They just feel bad for him, just for like what he has to put up with
Seriously,
in that
it's so
Tottenham end.
sad. It's actually
It
Honestly,
sad.
really is.
I feel so
Like, it's
sorry
not
for him.
even
I
laughable
honestly
now.
feel
It's
so sorry
actually
for him.
sad.
It's really
Like,
sad because they have this beautiful stadium. They have a fan base that fills that new stadium.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we make fun of City
yeah,
all the time, but they're filling
But
that new
they
stadium
fill it up.
yeah,
They do.
perfectly well, perfectly well. And just to see that, and it's
To
like,
see fossil
wow,
football that he be calling it.
yeah,
wow, yeah,
Fossil
fossil
football.
football. Like,
I
and I
love
feel
it.
so bad because it's like, it's not cheap being a football fan.
It
Like we
isn't.
get to watch it for free. I get to watch for free. I subscribe to Sky's version of it in India. It's Tata Sky.
yeah,
It's a Tata is a telecom industry in India, and it's like a collab.
yeah,
So I get to watch all the games for free, but these people have to pay
yeah,
like £50, £60 just for the ticket. The pricing of the drinks and the food is up very
yeah,
expensive because I've seen there's a content creator called Smith that goes to all these grounds and tells you how much everything costs. It's like really
Wow.
expensive to go to
yeah,
these places.
yeah. And
And I
also you
feel
have to pay
so
for
bad because
traveling.
there's so many working class people going and filling up that stadium.
Yeah,
They're
Yes.
literally
and that,
giving out money that they could spend with their family, do something else,
Legit. For it
watching this
to
shit football,
watching
and it's like
shit football.
they want their good players to leave on top of that, and it's like, wow, that's intense. You have
Yeah,
to be
because
really, you have to
they
feel really
Yeah.
know
down to do
save
that.
your career. There's no
Uh,
there's no future here. As long as they be having, Daniel Levy and whatnot as a, uh, whatever he does,
hon-
it's not it. It's
and
not
it's like
it.
let's be honest, that Tottenham team that they have, on it, like honestly, the only players I could see in that Tottenham team that I feel bad for, Kane, number one. Honestly, without him, honestly, take Kane out of that team, they're
They're done.
mid-table. They're
Yeah,
finished.
he has been
Mid-table
saving them
at
this
best.
season. Yep.
Take Kulusevski out of that team, who single-handedly, with Bentancur last year, got him Champions League.
Mhm.
They're probably even worse.
Yep.
Son won the Golden Boot last year.
Yeah, he's
Struggling
been
to score
dreadful
goals this
this season
year.
though. He's
He,
been
he's been
horrible this
dreadful.
season.
Also fun fact for anyone that doesn't pay attention to this.
Mm.
Son is 2 years older than Kane, which means his career is totally gone playing
A
for
lot
Tottenham
of
Hotspur.
people don't be thinking because Son looks so
People don't
young, like
know
he
that
has that
Son is
baby
old.
face.
Son is already 31.
It's
He's already 31.
insane. I literally I forgot about it until you said it. I'm like, what? What?
I always like to bring this up. I always like to bring this up because people think Son has a lot of time to play football. Everyone's
He
like, yeah, we're gonna buy
doesn't.
Son. We're gonna buy Son. I'm like,
No.
guys, he's Korean. But he still ages. Just because he looks young, you
Yeah,
know,
he
he's
he
not
drank
actually
the
young.
fountain of youth,
No.
but
No, like Asian
careers.
people in general, they age quite gracefully.
Oh
They really
yeah,
take
one of
long
my
to
best
age.
friends is from
Yeah,
Vietnam. Like
yeah. They
they
age
young.
fantastically, but that's not how
100%.
the physical part works.
Of course,
You
of
can't
course.
age gracefully as a sports person like that.
No, 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 no,
Doesn't
no.
work that way.
Like face
So
and all, okay, but like
yeah.
body after.
Son looks
Oh,
like he's 23. Harry Kane looks like he's made of glass. Sofia,
What do
glass,
you mean by that?
glass, glass ankles. No, never
I
mind.
no, I know,
Mm.
I know, but we've talked about. Stop this Kane agenda. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Watching paint dry, the worst interview in the league. Get the Brazilian Donnies on. Let them speak in Portuguese.
Are you
Sounds
not
way more fun.
ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I've not.
Brother,
I've
stop
not.
it. Stop it. We've talked about this. It is what it, brother. Not everybody's built to be like, okay, in front of the scene and whatnot. Like,
Hey, don't be
what?
the captain then, because the captain always gets the interview time. No, but the captain always gets the interview time. Even for England, he gets all the
I actually
interview
think
time.
he's okay. What is he gonna do
Oh,
with the speech?
Sophia, come
He's
on.
he
Come
has problem
on.
with the speech.
Ole
With
Gunnar
the,
Solskjaer at 51 years old had more charisma than him. Come on. No, come on. So, Sophie,
Nathan,
don't do this.
Nathan,
Don't do
stop.
this. Come on.
Nathan, Nathan,
I'll
Nathan,
send you
Nathan,
interviews.
stop, stop, stop it, stop it, Nathan.
This is
I feel like we have. Oh my god! If Kane signs for Man United,
I'm gonna
I
cry.
will
I'm gonna
bring you
cry.
on the show,
I'm
and
gonna
we're
be
gonna be
sad.
talking. I'm gonna have you, other people on, Miguel, whatnot. We're gonna be talking and reacting. We
I'm
have
gonna
to.
sit in the corner. I'm gonna sit in the corner and cry.
You're just gonna be sitting right there, like in the corner, and just be like,
I'd wear like a shirt saying Kane out already. Like what day one of signing Kane out.
Honest.
Say no to glass. Say
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
brother, you. No, 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 no,
can we
no, no.
can we please buy young players? That's all I ask. Can we
On,
please buy young players?
actually, do you know
Miguel,
what
what's
player I
your
would
thoughts
honestly?
about? Okay, go
Do you
ahead.
know what?
No,
To be honest, Kane. Let's be honest. Kane is class. Kane is one
yeah,
of the best strikers
yeah.
in the league. But do you know honestly? Do you know who I would honestly take
Who?
over Harry Kane?
Who?
Ferguson from Brighton. He's younger
Ooh.
and he can get. And honestly, he'll be if he was in our team today. He's young. He'll be a lot more hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And how many goals has he got for Brighton this year? Like so many.
Mm,
Honestly, in our team, he will be a lot more better.
mm.
Honestly,
Yeah, but will our wingers pass to him? Miguel.
true,
Mitoma,
true.
March.
I mean,
Can we all excuse me? Can we say something? Does anyone think Mitoma and March is better than Sancho and Anthony by any chance?
Oh, Matoma. Honestly, I'll take Matoma in a heartbeat.
I would love to get Matoma. I would love to
Oh,
get him.
Matoma.
People sleep on Solly March, but I think they both have
So
more
much has
goals
been.
than
He's
Sancho
had,
and
yeah, maybe dropped off
Anthony.
a little bit, but yeah.
And he plays wing back. He doesn't play wing. He plays wing back. Solly March. So
Hmm. Jordan says this, Miguel, you need to create a YouTube channel. Yes, brother. Think about it. Think about it. No pressure. But I had you on for the call-in show yesterday, and you've been wonderful.
Miguel, are you based in England at the moment, or like where are you based in?
England, yeah.
Okay. So
I'm
do you go to
Portuguese,
the?
but I'm Portuguese, but I
Yeah,
live in England.
no, I figured out by the name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do you speak fluent Portuguese
Um.
or some a little bit?
So I was born in England, basically, but my
Yep.
family's Portuguese. So I know how to speak most of it, but not
Yep.
fully.
Okay,
I
excellent.
get
Miguel,
it.
can you do me a favor? Can you say Harry Glass Ankles Kane in Portuguese?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Have to, Nathan. Stop it.
This is something I
Stop
can
it.
use later on.
Nathan, stop it. Stop it.
Uh,
Stop it. This
I mean,
it ain't healthy. This agenda here. It ain't healthy, brother. Like the choppers with the Veghorst one.
I'm
You
going to
with the
send you
cane.
videos. I'm going to send you videos of me watching his interviews and me being like this.
But what can he do with him having speech? He's been dealing with.
Listen,
What is he?
speech impediment and charisma, they're different things. I'm okay with the speech impediment. The charisma, I'm not
I
okay
actually
with.
think he's. But it's one of those people. For me, like, okay, I don't
He's
know.
wet paint dry, right? It's like watching wet paint dry. Come on, that's what you
Nah,
want to say,
I actually
Sophie.
think he's all
Come
right.
on.
I don't mind him. I think it's pleasant.
I'm gonna send you Solskjaer
Send it
interviews.
to me.
I'm
I
gonna send you
follow him.
some.
I follow him on TikTok. I see the clip. I like Kane.
Wait, he's
I
on
like him.
TikTok?
Yeah. And you know how? Oh my God, when he made TikTok, right? And he posted a video like, "Hey, Harry Kane is on TikTok. I'm on TikTok." You know how many comments that he got with, "Oh, this guy can speak better English than you." Oh, yeah. They were. Oh my, so many like really comments, the same comments over and over again of the way he talks, and I'm like, we get it. He gets it. Move on. This is
But if
bullying at
he,
this point, people.
but Sophie, if he gets it, why does he continue to talk? Why? No, but no, I'm not even making
No, I'm
fun.
not
Like if
having
he's
it.
not good at
Nah,
okay,
Nathan.
Sophie, think
And
about it.
this
If
is
he's not good
mean.
at talking, no, if he's not good at talking, why open a TikTok account? I get you have to do interviews, it's
You
part
can
of the
still
job.
do it.
I
What?
can't
What do
can't
we?
force him for that. I
You can
can't
still
force him for
make
that.
other stuff on TikTok.
But he doesn't. He talks, doesn't he? Tell the truth,
No,
Sophie. TikTok is banned in India. Tell the truth. I can't see this for myself, otherwise I would have. TikTok's
it's
banned in India.
Nathan. Stop it.
He talks, doesn't he?
But
Come
I
on,
don't
tell the
mind him.
truth. Tell it. Come on, Sophie. How much does he talk? Come on.
This is
If I
disgrace.
would be okay if he did like like little games with his children in the backyard. All that is all wholesome.
Let me
It's
go
all
Harry Kane
fun.
on
It's
TikTok.
in fact, it's a very nice thing to do when you
Wait, where is
show that you spend time with
Harry?
your family on TikTok, like you're a regular person, even though. Oh my God, I can see the paint dry right now. Good God. Oh. Oh my God, his face is like right. Oh, so he like sits and talks into the camera. Like I thought maybe
You know
he's doing a
this.
voiceover or something. He like sits in front of the camera and talks. Okay.
No. Nathan,
No,
this.
I didn't know. TikTok's banned in India. I actually don't know. Like you
No,
can
I
Google
know,
it.
but
TikTok's
but
banned.
the stuff you've been saying now, but brother, this is too much. This, brother. Remember what Chopper? The his Veghorst agenda. You have a Kane agenda. Stop
No,
it.
I just think he's boring. I'm very happy to say he's world
But
class. I just think he's boring.
brother, I don't care about the postman. I just want you to play ball. Can you play ball? That's it. Play
For
ball.
Spurs, yes. For Spurs, yes.
Yes.
Do you think he's going to fit in our team? By the way,
100%.
But if he doesn't get fed like he
if
gets fed in Spurs, how is it going to happen?
He feeds
all
himself
right,
and others. How about that? Huh?
Yeah,
all
he'll
right.
definitely feed others, but I'm talking about in terms of his own goal scoring chances.
Brother,
If we give him proper
he's second in the
crosses
league.
from the
Yeah,
wingers,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
are we going to able to feed him?
Yeah,
I
but
know his
I
ability.
no. I believe so, but also with Kane, like it's his link up and whatnot. I the stuff that he's able to create out of a nothing Spurs
Yeah, yeah,
is what
yeah. No,
makes
no,
me think
he's gonna
even
get tons of assists. He's gonna get
yeah
tons of assists with our wingers for sure. But
one
is he
hundred
going to
percent.
score the same kind of goals he does? That's
I
the
think
question.
he can 100%.
I
100.
mean,
I really believe he can. Go ahead, Miguel.
I mean, with Kane, you need to put proper crosses into the box because, like, one of his best attributes is heading the ball.
Yeah,
Think about it.
and that's something
And
we've been
some
lacking for a
games I've
while.
seen us this year, when was the last time we crossed the ball into the box for us to header it in?
I
Leeds
actually
probably.
know this one. I think it was short Casemiro. Correct? Am I wrong?
Oh
Yes.
yes,
There were a couple.
oh yes,
Then,
yeah.
Funny enough, we don't have
So
show.
I think
but we'll
with
get him
us,
back.
we're gonna have to either have the fullbacks to do the crosses,
Yeah,
or we're gonna have to like supply them with from the midfield. Because
that's a good point. Very good point.
unless the wingers fix up and start putting decent crosses into the box, or actually start to cross the ball into the box, he can do it, but
Hmm.
he just needs the right support with him.
Yeah.
I feel.
But you see what the problem with that is, Miguel? That means we have to buy more players. You see, it
Well,
But
comes
we
down
do
to the
need to
fact
buy
that
more
we need to
players
get rid of
regardless.
players. No, but which players? Like our wingers don't cross. We don't want to get rid of our wingers. We have to buy more wingers
No,
again.
but what
And
I'm
we
also
already
thinking,
have 6 wingers.
no, I know. But like Lanka will go. He gonna go.
Really?
Yeah, he's been linked with either a loan. He said like he has 12 offer. There's 12
Because
potential suitors right now.
Lenga,
Dortmund
yeah.
wanted him, and we didn't send him on loan.
Yeah, but look
It
at
was
us,
Dortmund.
injuries and whatnot. So many
I
things.
can't believe he said no, but for Dortmund. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, what
Yeah,
are you trying to ruin his career?
that
Like what's going
is
on here?
Dortmund would definitely that would hey that's a
No,
great place to send
that's
young
the one
aspiring
time I thought
players.
that's the one mistake I think Eric Ten Hag has definitely made. He could have possibly ruined Elanga's career because Dortmund would have got him playing time for sure. Jamie
Yeah.
Bino Gittins from England is an
Mm,
English youth. He's playing for Dortmund at the moment. Bino Gittins,
mm,
left mid. That would be where Elanga would play.
yeah, that's very
I don't know if
interesting.
you've seen Bino Gittins. I saw him when I did the Chelsea Dortmund watch along. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He's an English youth.
I might
That could
have
have been that could
potentially.
have been Elanga's place.
That could have been, yeah, but
Mm.
So Eric Ten Hag could have possibly screwed Elanga because if he doesn't get as good as team so
yeah,
he can play football, it's
yeah.
going to be
But he
detrimental to his
still has.
career.
I mean, I read yesterday that he has like there's 12 clubs interested.
Didn't
12,
Vieira want him as well? I think Vieira wanted him. No, Vieira wanted
maybe.
Diallo. No,
Yeah,
Vieira wanted Ahmad. Ahmad, sorry. Vieira wanted
yeah.
Ahmad last season.
Ahmed, I
And he
would
was
love for him to get a proper chance. I want to see him in
Mm.
preseason. You know, implement him and to
And
challenge
it's like
that right hand side.
and
That
it's
would be
like
nice.
every single year we always implement one decent youngster to have great game time. Last season it was Alanga. This season's going to actually next year has to be Ahmad. Ahmad, for what he's done with Sunderland, has not just he's developing very well there, and he's getting like player of the month, man of the matches, goals, assists galore. If he could do that in the championship, give him a proper preseason. Imagine what he could do with us if given the proper
hey,
chance.
hey, Shomaful. Isn't it funny how one of our greatest strikers signed attackers and they're doing well? Coincidence, huh? Coincidence that the attackers are doing well from a former striker of our team. Coincidence, I guess. Terrible, terrible manager. Doesn't know what he's doing.
Now, let's be honest.
Well, he didn't think Van der Beek was good enough before everyone else
Yeah,
did.
but
So
he still was. you know,
He didn't think Tellez was good enough before everyone else did
eh,
either. Because
but
everyone wanted Tellez
but
in and Shaw out.
but
Everyone wanted these players in, and
mhm,
now these players can't get in with 3 coaches later.
but he was still, keep going with Maggie and Vicky and
But
McFred.
when he was
But
playing, when he was coach at the time, what were the options?
Bailly,
Oh no, come on.
what do you?
I mean,
Oh,
he
come
doesn't
on,
even play well
what?
in the French league. He doesn't even play well in the French league.
He still was playing when he was fit, and there were multiple moments where he was fit, but he still decided to. No, you're gonna be sitting on the bench. Yes, I
But
know that.
he's quite accident prone, isn't he?
100%. Built like a biscuit.
Yes.
I know, but I would still have him
I mean,
over Maggie and
I
Vicky.
mean, everyone complained about Tuan Zebi. We sent him on loan. He couldn't even play in Italy. Like people don't clock this in real time.
No, I get
People
it,
just
but like
complain
I
about what they
can't
want to
just
complain
I
about. They don't clock it in real
cannot
time,
sit
though.
here and act like, I'm sorry, my fellow Norwegian, bless you as a player, but as a manager for
No, no,
Man
these are
United,
yeah,
it was
no. I'm just
vibes and
talking about
vibes and
yeah, yeah,
Kubaya FC.
yeah. I get that, but I'm just talking about picking players in general. That's it, not like gameplay. Like when he didn't play Van de Beek, there was a big hubbub about it. When he wasn't choosing Tellez over Shaw, there was a big hubbub. When he wasn't
Oh,
what was it? When he wasn't playing Bai and Tuan Zebi, there was a big hubbub. And these people can't get playing time in other clubs
mm-hmm.
that are not in the same league, worse leagues. So like I told you, Sophie, offline, you gotta be consistent with everything you say.
Mm-hmm.
Van de Beek has gone through 3 coaches, 4 if you count Lampard. How many games has he played?
Mm.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
No.
You think Tellez is going to replace Marcos Acuna, World Cup winner? Come on, man. Come
No.
on. Like,
But
come on.
it's funny what Tolumba said. Tellez needs to sabotage Sevilla if he loves it. Tellez,
Like what Moreno did to
infiltrate,
us in the finals in
infiltrate,
Villarreal.
do your job, incognito mode. Tellez, we need your help. Go ahead, Tellez. Tell us the dirty secrets. Tell us everything. Thank you, Tellez. Thank you. Great. But yeah, guys, we gotta end it. I've been saying it, we gotta end it, and then we're still
Oh
here,
yes,
which I
yes,
don't
Mm.
mind,
sorry, yeah.
but,
Yes.
but it's been over 2
Yeah.
hours.
I think I'm gonna cook myself some breakfast. It's 5 in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Here it's like, past 1 a.m. So, it'll slowly start to be
Yeah.
sleepy time. But hey, people, us global fans, we out here. We out here. Remember that? We are out here. That's all I'm going to say. However you
Yeah.
support the team, regardless of you going to games and whatnot, we all support this team. That's all we do.
Where is Harry based out of? Harry's not based out of England, right? He told us where he
He's
was
in,
based
he's
out
in,
of.
he's in England.
Oh, he is in
I
England.
think it
Okay.
was
No,
England, right? Or was it Wales?
I thought Harry said he's not in England.
No, not in England. Was it Wales? Harry? Am I wrong?
Did he say Asia? I can't remember.
It's in UK.
Harry
Oh, it's
told
in
us
England.
where
It
he's
is in
based out
England.
of, but I can't
It
remember.
is in England.
He's in England.
Harry, I'm sorry. It's England. Wait, the comment. There it is.
Oh, he is
I
in England.
am in England. Or you are England. Yes, yes, yes. We
So
are
what
in
is that?
England.
So that's like, what is that? 12:15 there.
Yeah, they're past midnight. So they're
Yeah.
you guys are like an
On.
hour behind where Oslo. Okay, last one. By the way, big up to Shomerful. I believe you are a new subscriber, so I haven't seen you on the chat here before, but big up to you. Welcome. Since back looks apart, I'm just glad we are at least playing again as a team after the CR7 era. Oh yeah, yeah. If there's something that we can take, you know, in a good matter away from this
People are bombarding my streams going, CR7 scored another goal. You guys got Vegos. I'm like, bro, breach the terms of his contract. Like, people, just educate yourself on how things work. Like, please. Football is not just a game that's played on the pitch. It's so much more complicated than that. Someone told me that football players sign 200-page contracts. 200 pages.
I ain't reading all.
People think they have like a big check there and they go like shake hands like they're part of the NBA draft.
No, this takes a
Doesn't
long
work that
time.
way.
Yeah.
200 pages. It's like 200 pages sounds ridiculous for one player to sign. A Yes, of course, this year, Santa, of
Yeah.
course. But I'm just saying,
And
I understand people missing him. I get it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like, oh, he scored a
No,
hat trick in the Saudi
no,
league,
no.
and
I
I'm like,
think that's like I'm
what?
happy for you, but like, and this comes from me, like that is my favorite player of all time. Like I love the guy. One of the
Mm,
reasons why I started supporting Man United, right? What I've been saying
mm.
back in 2004 and whatnot. But
Oh,
I'm
it's
still
just a
Man
simple
United.
breach of contract.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a
it's
simple
just
breach of contract. That's it. That's it.
that's it. Wish you
People
all the
are saying,
best.
you
Thank
forget that
you.
Shomaful. You know what people are saying to me?
What?
People are saying this. Okay, they are literally saying this.
Hmm?
Eric Ten Hag got Ronaldo kicked out of the club. I'm like, what? He breached his contract on public
What
platforms of
did y'all
news.
expect to happen? He breached. What? He ran to an Arsenal
You,
fan to
Shomaful,
talk
Hadi,
dirt. What?
it's like you signing
Get out of here.
for Walmart a contract to work there as a manager, and then taking another and then going, I want to work for someone else. This
Target.
place is better. Yeah, this place is better. Like on social media, and they'll be like, okay, go there then.
Mm-hmm.
See you.
It's
All
that
right,
simple. It's
cool.
like I'm sorry. Nah. It is. It's just we have to let it go. Like I
Gotta
remember
let
when
it
the whole
go, man.
interview
You gotta
thing
move on. It's
came
over.
out.
It's
Like it's
done with.
been
Huh.
months, people. We won a trophy,
Over it, man.
okay? It's not the biggest or whatnot, but it kickstarted something in this whole new project. We're still in all the other competitions. Like, what are we doing here? It is
I
what it
get the
is.
argument. I get the argument. We replaced Cavani and Ronaldo with Wout, but also Wout was already playing football until y'all came calling for Wout. Wout
Yep,
never said, "I'm gonna play for United."
he didn't.
Let's not get confused.
Is Val going to say no if there is an opportunity of a lifetime for him that Man United comes knocking on the door and says, "Hey, we brother, we need we need something. You is there an option here? Can we?"
In fact, if you
Hey,
look at it from a moral point of view,
yep,
Wout Weghorst is the one that didn't complete his deal in Turkey, which makes him look bad to come to United. It doesn't make
technically
us look bad
he doesn't.
because the Turkish team got paid, Burnley got paid.
Hmm.
Wout Weghorst looked like he's jumping ship. If anyone got their name ruined in in this conversation, it was Wout Weghorst. If you look at it from a business and a professional point of view, he's
Yep.
the only person who loses credibility in this transaction.
Hmm.
See, because football club businesses are going to football club business, but the players are the ones that ruin their name when they do things like this. So just keep that in mind, guys, as well.
100%. No, I agree. I
Mm,
agree. But guys, now
Yeah,
we gotta go.
yeah.
We gotta
yeah.
go. but
Alrighty.
but um, big up to everyone that's been here. Big up to Ola who was here earlier as well. Miguel, who once again, Miguel, you have wonderful takes. But if you don't feel like you want to make your own content and whatnot on channel,
Miguel,
brother,
do it in Portuguese, bro. Do it in
hey,
Portuguese. I'm
yes,
telling you.
Don't
ooh,
worry.
There's always a niche, man. Do it in Portuguese.
there is. But think
Yeah.
about it. But if not, brother, regardless, there's a space for you here for sure.
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
continue to do
Yeah.
Man United content with match previews and match reactions and whatnot, or regular
Yeah.
debate shows. So there's definitely a space for you here because
Yeah.
you've been wonderful to talk to and whatnot.
Yeah.
So real talk, big up. Just
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
follow
Miguel,
each other on Twitter. So
link
yeah,
up with us on social media. My
yep,
social media is on my channel. This is the
yep,
name of the YouTube channel. Link up wherever you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah,
chat
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry. In the future, I'll make sure to do it because obviously I'm still young. I still have to do college and stuff, so I'm
How
just
old are you, Miguel?
me. I'm 17.
Miguel, oh bless you.
Yeah.
I see it.
I mean, you don't got to do it now, man. But I'll tell you
Yeah.
something. There's no time like the present. If you can even come once a week and do stuff, it's still content that has a
Yeah,
base
yeah, yeah.
for the
That's
future.
true. Yeah.
It's never too
But I
late.
would.
Like
Yeah. Yeah. But I would love to do the match preview for the Forest game tomorrow.
okay,
I would love to do it.
brother. We'll talk for sure.
I think people have had
Yeah.
enough of me today because it's going to be it's going to be more violence tomorrow. So I'm going to excuse myself. I'll be
Oh.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's going to be violent until we win again. I'll tell you that
oh
much.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not
But
having any of
Nathan,
this.
Oh.
I love also having you on because like it's brother different perspectives. That's what it all is
If
about.
anyone tells me our attack has been playing well, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. Really.
brother.
It's just factually not the case. You guys, you got to
I
read
know,
the statistics. You got to
I
read
know.
it. I know
Yeah.
people don't like to follow it, but you got to read the base statistics. Goals, shots on target, shots attempted. You got to do something. You got to do something to know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I just think our attack is not very good. That's it.
No,
That's all I'm going
it
to
can
say.
be better. One, no, and that's fair. Well, let's be honest. Not that we're going to be starting this all over again, but lastly, I
Yeah,
agree
yeah,
with you. It's they gotta be more clinical. They gotta be
yeah.
more efficient,
Yeah.
and we have to be better at killing games off, because this should have been a game we
Mm.
should have killed off,
Just
done
a
by
humble
halftime.
request, guys. Humble request, because I know Sophie has to wrap it up. Just a humble request. In the future, before you join the match reaction or the match preview or whatever, just look at the baseline stats, not that running stats and speed stats. Just the baseline. You will find out when when you proportion the goals, the shots on target, who's made the shots. You will see that our attack is not good. That's
Hmm.
it. You don't require a statistical mind to see it. Just see the base stats, the
Hmm.
ones that you get even on Premier League in the halftime. Those ones, just those. Just watch those. That's it. At the end of the game, see those before coming on. Think about it. That's it. Just a
Very good
request.
point. Very good point. No, no, no. Hey, speak on it for sure, 100%. But yeah, guys, like I said, I will be back for the live match preview tomorrow, and potentially Miguel might, we'll sort out the time and whatnot, and we'll definitely bring him
Yeah.
back. Nathan, match reaction potentially.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the reaction.
Yes. Yeah, I just the react. It's funny having you on for the reaction. You just we might
Mm.
also Choppers wasn't able to make it today, but hopefully we'll have him on for that one on Sunday. So
I love how Choppers misses the ones where Wout Weghorst doesn't start. Very convenient, isn't it?
he did tell me.
Choppers.
I
I
did
see you,
ask him. He was
Choppers.
like, but
I see you, I see what you're doing, Choppers. I see what you're doing.
of course. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, guys, back very soon. And also, watch alongs will be back this weekend for the Chelsea
Yeah.
Brighton game, and also for the not Man United, but Nottingham Forest versus Man United. So
Yeah.
yeah, and match reactions here and there. So yeah, content to be coming this weekend. Do make sure you subscribe to Nathan's channel, which is down below here. Okay, channel name, of course. Miguel, you do have a Twitter. Do you want to share that?
Yeah. Wait, I'll put it in. It's at Miguel with so many numbers afterwards. I kind of
I
forgot
know.
about the numbers.
I
Yeah.
can.
Miguel, whatever you do, change that. Put in your surname, do something. Switch that,
Yeah.
make it simpler for you before
Make
someone
simple.
takes it away from you. That's the
Yeah.
first thing you got to do, man. Get on that right away,
Yeah,
no matter
maybe
what.
maybe you can write like Miguel MUFC or something like,
Yeah.
you can change it up a bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
Because YouTube has done that. YouTube has done that too. There's like they add a bunch of numbers by default before we changed our Twitter YouTube handles. They put all
Yeah.
numbers on our thing too. So you gotta claim that
Yeah.
quickly.
yeah,
Yeah. I'll make sure to sort that out as soon as I can.
yeah.
Yep.
Awesome, 100%. But yeah,
All right.
guys, we are out. See you tomorrow. Have a
All right.
great night, day, wherever you are in the
All right.
world. But we are out. This is what we're
All
gonna
right.
be saying next Thursday.
Buenos noches, días.
Freaking hell. Kevin Hart.
Good night, morning. Really?
It's Kevin Hart, man. It's still funny. But yeah, big up.
Are you
Bye.
all right? Yes. No, you are all left.